Hello everybody and welcome back to Noosh and Doza. What are we playing today, Noosh?
Dark Souls.
Dark
no
Souls.
shoes, no shirt, no problem.
That's right, we have no shirt and that's totally fine. It may change whether or not we have shoes, but that's okay. Right now we have shoes, but who knows? We may put on our skin on our feet. That sounds weird. Anyways, today joining us again is Comfy. Say hello, Comfy.
How's it going, chat? I'm here again.
Yep.
We're doing it. We're doing it big.
We're doing it huge, massive.
And Adi, good point on Doza's glob looking like it's running into the fire. Hadn't noticed it in that way or thought of it that way, but you're right. He just wants to get lit.
I really do. I gotta. Oh god, gotta chase that sun. You know, gotta find your own sun. I almost died. I've already almost killed myself.
Welcome back, Adi, Pika, and Hyper. First one's here tonight. Thank you for being here. How are you guys doing this fine? Can you believe it? Already Wednesday, like middle of the week.
Middle of the week.
It feels like it's still Monday.
You know, Comfy had a great middle of the week because didn't have to go into work today.
Today was my one and only day off.
And hey, Shane, Kitty, welcome back, guys. Are you running into the fire because you're looking rather hot? Oh, so hot.
Ooh, that's a nice one. I like that.
Pika,
Hey, where are we right now?
I just wanted to check back here because there's an item.
Oh,
god! Oh, wait, running away.
We're so ready for Friday, Hyper. So ready.
I hope
We
they're not
took a
chasing
little
me.
bit of a break today, though. We actually visited Doza's grandparents and spent some time with them. His grandfather gave us homework to like bring back next time, so that was fun.
I'm gonna die.
Somebody,
Please,
let me out of here. Somebody,
please. Huh?
unlock the door.
What better way to start a Dark Souls stream?
You died?
I did.
You died.
I did. But
So we're at 4
anyways,
deaths, gamers. 4 deaths.
4 deaths. But yes, as Noosh was saying, we paid a visit to my grandparents and hung out with them for a while, which is really great. Yeah, I'm kind of and Comfy knows this a little too. This is the grandparents that we share actually. He and I, more me personally, unless there's things I don't know, I'm kind of like tech support of the family, and
Humanity has been restored.
yes,
Sorry, I'm laughing. I'm laughing because it's true.
yeah, it is true. I'm the first person that people think of to get help, and it doesn't matter if it's with the internet or if it's with the TV or if it's with the router or whatever. If it's electronic, yeah, surely I must know something. So I gotta look up some TV stuff, and I also gotta look up. I forget all the little bits of homework my grandpa gave me.
I remember.
You do? Great.
I never forget an assignment.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Polish your Google foo.
Basically.
And Pika, I saw it. I think it's ridiculous that school fights are a thing, and then people are making edits of said school fights. It is what it is, I guess.
It's got that same kind of energy as like the it's got the same kind of energy as the car chases, but like with like Cuphead music.
Yeah, it was kind of upsetting though. Like the teacher didn't know what to do. I don't feel like people are equipped to deal with school fights even today.
Oh, there's someone in here. It's locked. Oh, well, sorry, buddy. I've never actually seen a fight in school.
Really?
Like, I mean, I've been in one, but that was like
Long time ago.
Yeah, that was like first grade. So like the amount of violence being thrown around was quite limited.
And hey, William, welcome back. We already have 1 death tonight. That was a stupid mistake, but we're still counting it. How are you?
We're being smart this time. I didn't account for things coming behind me.
Avi, we're estimating around like 20-ish hours for this game. We're trying to do at least 3 hours a night if we can help it, but obviously we'll see how Comfy and Doza feel and take it day by day, of course.
Yeah, I mean, we could have really great days where we just like
crush through everything, and really bad days where they die.
Which is probably not going to happen too much.
So
Bro,
the guy with 4 deaths.
you've already died.
Exactly.
I let the game. I didn't want the game to feel bad, so I let it kill me.
As far as like school fights go, I so I went to boarding school, and so you live with the people you go to school with. And I got into my first actual big fight, like enough to get sent to the headmaster's office in boarding school. And it was actually against a guy. And me being a girl, like I didn't take the first punch. I was just defending myself after I got the first hit. And it was so stupid thinking back on it now. And I don't condone fighting. I don't think you should. Like, there's no point. Talk it out, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But it was funny the way that like people reacted to it, because I guess being a girl in a fight with a guy was like a big deal. And they called my parents, which with boarding school, your parents aren't with you. And I remember my dad on the phone saying, "Did you win?" That was the first thing he said to me other than like disciplining me. And I was like, what? Weird. Because I thought I was getting in trouble, which I did get in trouble from the headmaster and like in the school itself, but not from my parents. So it was like a really weird thing. As far as like fights that I've seen, my high school was way too goody two-shoes for a fight. I went to a magnet school that was very nerdy, but my middle school had a lot of fights before I got sent to boarding school, and that was actually here in Texas. It was a public school, and I wasn't there very long, but I remember there being fights, kids being pushed into lockers and like stuffed in there, all kinds of crazy things, and I was like, why is this happening? I don't understand.
Being pushed in a locker, classic.
But I thought it was only in like the movies. I didn't think that was actually going to happen, because it didn't happen when I was in a private school when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Between Doze and I, we've talked about this before, but like we've been to all kinds of schools. We've been to private school, boarding school, public school, magnet school.
Oh, no.
Doze has been homeschooled for a while. Like all kinds of school experiences.
How much health do I have? None.
And I was definitely a rebel. I still am. I still go against what society expects of me.
Yeah, you sure do. Constantly being rebellious. And hey, William, yeah, you saw my build a little bit. I gave everybody a little look. Only enough dex that I need.
And
no more
Smug,
than that.
It's so good
We don't
to
talk
see you.
about that. He didn't level Dex. We didn't
Nope,
put any
not at
points
all.
in Dex. I didn't either. No one should. We're good to go, right?
So
Yeah,
explain
we are.
Dex
Now.
for the rest of us.
So, dex is
Dexter's
dexterity.
Laboratory? Oh,
No,
never mind.
close though. It's dexterity. It's the stat
Dexterity.
dexterity, and it essentially it's a stat that people level up if they want to have their damage from their weapons scale
Got it.
that way. And it's things like spears and katanas and all the little quick weapons, not these big burly weapons like we got here. No, this is a strength weapon, and strength is king, and dex is ewy, it's yucky, don't touch. That's the whole deal.
Got it.
Yes, but hey, Smug, how you doing? I know
and-
Noosh said it earlier, but
Yeah,
I want to
I
say
know
it
it's
too.
been a while, so I wanted to say I'm glad you're alive and welcome back. Kitty, yeah, the fighting thing being a problem with every generation. That's the thing. Like no one's broken that cycle yet. Like how do we do that to progress as a society? But then again, there's so much crime and other like violent stuff in adult life
Exactly.
too, not just in school. So protect yourself as best as you can.
Alfie, where do I get you, by the way? Just mid to the
Out of
guards?
How far in do we have to be here?
I'm not sure. I don't remember.
I'm just gonna put my sign down, and maybe you'll see it. Oh.
I'm sure it'll stick out like a sore thumb, especially in this dark, dank underground.
So I can use it here, so I assume it's fine, right? Like if we were in an area that I couldn't
It
be
wouldn't
summoned,
let you.
it wouldn't let me put it down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love rice and tofu, Smug.
Rice and tofu is poppers.
We actually haven't had tofu in a while. I feel like we need to buy some again.
Well, we went
Or a little bit.
back to back on tofu for a good while.
I mean, I love always having it, but like we buy our tofu from Costco, which comes in like a pack of 4 just because it's cheaper and healthy and whatnot. And sometimes when Doza gets into the mood of not wanting tofu, it's like, oh, then I have to eat all of the tofu, and that's too much.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of a lot.
So we take rotations of that.
We have to. Variety is king.
Yep.
I'm looking for your sign, Comfy. I'm looking for it. I'm gonna keep moving forward. Unless you tell me otherwise.
Don't move.
Don't move. Okay.
Don't move.
Well said, Kitty. Unfortunately, that is yes. We
Really right in the
actually
middle of
had
the hallway
pasta
you're
today as
standing in.
well, Hyper.
It was good.
Yeah,
there it
we
is.
were
There it is.
working up until basically like 7, so like about 40 minutes ago, up until stream. We had a really big scare with a client who I was talking about it yesterday a little bit. We've been working on this website for like 6 months for a client, and it's being launched officially tonight/tomorrow for this big event that's all online and whatnot. And it's something with like the DNS records. I don't know how much you guys know about like websites, but when you connect your domain to your website that you built, there's certain like DNS records from your domain provider that have to be updated, and sometimes they can take 24 to 72 hours to configure. And we did not account for it. Not us, it's not on our end, but like the client didn't account for that. They were just hoping to like connect it all and do it the same day, like, you know, when it was supposed to launch. And I kept refreshing and refreshing, and it wasn't happening for a while, but
It felt pretty desperate there.
it did. Like, we don't usually do calls like after like 4 o'clock, like on work days. And I was like, you know what? I should just call her and let her know, because we're about to stream for the next 3 hours, and then the next time I'll check is probably tomorrow morning. But thankfully, while on the call with her, as we were walking through the process, it refreshed, it connected, we're good. Launch day is happening. We don't have to do anything else for it. So it was nice to get that off our shoulders.
Killed the butcher. Let's see. This one's real.
No reaction from Doza.
What? You said the thing. I was
did
reacting
say
the whole
thing,
way.
But then, like, now nothing.
I'm sorry.
You don't
Congratulations.
feel
I know, yeah. I'm pretty cool.
I
huh?
was stressed out the entire evening up until 30 minutes ago.
I know, and I was handling everything else, making sure everything else was good, because I didn't want any more stress. We have enough of that going around,
We do.
and honestly, I don't need more. Hopefully everything goes well tomorrow. Really looking forward to not having to juggle all the back and forth with what comes with launching a website.
Yep.
It is no small feat.
Alright, so we're going this way, right? You can go to the water. We don't have a master key. We have to go this way.
Yeah, we have to like fall down a hole or something.
Yeah.
And it sure did, Kitty. It did. I was about to be like, you and Comfy go stream. I will deal with this. Like, I'll join if it finishes. That was... Because, like, when you're working on something for 6 months, and it's the day before it's all supposed to happen, like, it just, you know? But I'm glad it's over.
And I'm not gonna pick up the spear, William. I'm just not. No lightning spear here. Claymore all the way, baby. Claymore all the way. Yeah, we're working on stuff in the background too, so it's kind of nice getting all this. I guess keeping up with the practice with all of our clients. We're very lucky and grateful that things that they ask us to do generally, we can pull something from it. Especially like when it comes to like video editing and social media stuff. That's always been good. You're procrastinating yesterday, but now you feel amazing. I woke up at 9 and got some concept art done. Yeah, that's great. Making progress is always good.
Speaking of making progress, what's your objective or goals today in the game?
Today, we want to get to a beautiful city called Anne Orlando. And
Orlando, Florida?
Anne Orlando, Florida. That's correct. And see if we can make our way through. It's one of the most dangerous areas in the game.
There are a bunch of rats here, like Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, this is the depths. We're on our way right now to like eventually ring that second bell. Yesterday we rang the first bell. That was pretty easy, not gonna lie, pretty easy. But today is different. Uh-oh, we got an invasion.
We got Kirk and basilisks over here.
Basilisks are really bad. They're these frog things, and they can make us turn into that spiky dude right there, which would also have our health.
Behind
Like,
us.
oh god, okay.
Who's that?
This is it's a scripted invasion. His name is Kirk, and he's a jerk.
Kirk the jerk.
Yeah.
It's a good thing he's fat rolling, so he can't get out of this.
Oh, what a scrub. He should have leveled that endurance. Wearing armor too heavy for him. That's something other players can do, and do what that guy just did. Invade our game and try to kill us. Chances are, probably won't happen. This game is, like, you know, pretty old. And there are a whole bunch of other games where people can do that. But it is a possibility. So we have to be extra careful.
Bring it on.
We're ripe pickings. Especially with these basilisks around. Oh god. Oh, I gotta get out of this cloud. See that skull right there? If that happens, I insta-die. And my health will be reduced significantly until I do very specific things to help fix myself.
I'm looking forward to it, William. I do like this game obviously does an amazing job at their design and just immersing people into everything, like the environment. So they're calling it beautiful. I hope it is beautiful.
Yeah, right now we're in a gross, sticky, yucky area, but
yeah, nothing beautiful about this.
No, but Anne Orlando is, I think, the pinnacle of this game's like level aesthetic. I gotta get that.
Don't forget the hole there.
Oh right, I was gonna forget. See if I can make it. Yep, too good at the game. Didn't fall in the hole. I was gonna definitely forget that hole was there completely. Final Fantasy, there's lizards who turn you to stone. Is it a common thing?
I don't know anything about Final Fantasy.
I don't either. Oh, neat.
Only played Final Fantasy 14, and pretty much only through like MSQ, like the main scenario quests. I haven't really like delved too deep into it yet, so I'm inclined to believe you. I believe you. I just don't know. I don't know what they are.
You haven't seen any yet either, huh?
No. And if I did, they were just another mob I ran through on the quest and didn't make a note of or something. I don't know.
That does tend to happen, I think, in MMOs.
Yeah.
But we're making our way through here, killing anything that gets in our way.
William disagrees with you. Ashen Lake is nuts.
It's a pretty good argument.
It is.
That is a pretty good argument.
I am taking the complexity of Anne Orlando into account. Ashen Lake is beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. Honestly, it's breathtaking. In the same way that a giant lake at the bottom of a humongous tree with roots everywhere is also breathtaking. So if you've ever seen that,
I look
that's
forward
cool.
to more breathtaking views than all of whatever this is.
The sewers.
Yeah.
With giant rats running around and whatever the heck we were just killing.
The peculiar size.
There's literally like gunk monsters that are just hanging out on the ceiling, and if we're not careful, they could jump down on us and start eating us.
Wait. Wait.
Read the message. We're just kidding. I don't know.
It says fatty.
Wait, are we gonna do this way, or are we gonna go take care of the
we're gonna
pineapple?
We're gonna take care of the pineapple.
What's the
Okay,
pineapple?
then this is the wrong way. Then we get.
Yeah, this is the wrong way. So yesterday, Noosh, remember when we made it to the church, there was that dude upstairs that was like...
Oh, who couldn't get through?
Well, he was dancing with the staff. The dude that was dancing around and making all the other dudes really strong.
Gotcha.
There's one in here, and this area down here is actually where the next boss is. And if you don't take care of him, he will constantly shoot spells at you, and it's just a total annoyance. And you don't want that going down when you need to be focusing.
What's worse is that he actually still dances up there and he buffs the boss.
Yes. So just going off of yesterday and how much stronger those little guys got, we definitely don't want a boss getting that kind of boost, getting that juice. I just need to remember where Comfy went.
I mean, I'm going in the correct direction. And I'm now poisoned and rats. Okay, we're good.
And hey, Corey, welcome back. How are you doing today?
How's it going, Corey?
And Pika, Comfy is in a voice chat with us.
Yes, he is. It'd be super cool to be in person, but just ain't in the cards.
Yeah.
We live in different cities now.
That also complicates things. Oh, I think I found the bonfire. I think you went this way.
So you're about to buff the boss?
We're about to kill the guy who would buff the boss.
Gotcha.
Oh dear, I don't want to be in this hallway. Do I want to open this? I can't
Good
open
keeping up,
this.
Bobby.
There it is.
You know what? I found it. I found where we need to go, and it's behind a fog that I cannot open.
Oh great, and I can't activate this bonfire because you're in my game.
You don't need it.
I don't need it. We'll be fine. As long as we don't die, it doesn't matter. I'm guessing this is not the way you went, so I'm gonna follow
Where
where
are
you would
you?
have gone. There you are. Okay, I'll make my way through that fog. Oh, after I pick up this humanity. For some reason in this game, the giant rats drop humanity. I don't know what that says about us. But
Are you sure?
we just recently watched Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. And there's that dude who turns into a rat. What was his name?
You want spoilers?
It's so old. Like, really? It's so old. I think it's gonna be okay. Peter what?
Peter Pettigrew.
Pettigrew.
Which is like, you should have known from the get-go, because like pedigree, I don't know.
What does that mean? Isn't that like some kind of like dog food? Pedigree?
I don't really know. I've never heard of dogs, so I don't know dog food.
Oh, my, these rats hurt.
Ooh.
We just chopped through them, though. It's fine.
Just big sweeping attack.
Special commentary from Dark Souls, monster rats.
They are monster rats.
Something hit me, I
They
guess.
all are.
Hyper, I'm sorry that you got some really stupid news right now.
Oh,
That's no
no.
fun.
That's never a good thing, I feel like.
Did you kill the Drake on the bridge?
No.
Oh, definitely not.
No. Not worth the deaths at this early stage. Maybe in the future. But that guy's super duper optional, so.
So are all the Dark Souls like games in the same areas or no?
They're actually in 3 different areas.
Yeah. There's some like things that kind of there's some like themes and other like characters that kind of loosely tie the games together, but in the same way that Knight Solaire was talking to us about how we may all be like Chosen Undead, but there is the possibility of crossover with other heroes because of like the timelines and things like that. And I like to think that with the other Dark Souls games, that kind of is true there as well. Dark Souls 3 does pull a little bit more from this one, and there's a lot more like direct references, potentially, without spoilers, potentially even direct areas pulled from the first one. But the second one like totally goes in a completely different direction. So, yes and
It
no.
was weird.
Yeah. Oh, there's a summon sign, I think, over around here. 'Cause we
Could
killed the
be
dude,
right here.
Oh, I was miscalculating. I thought that was the stairs to where we were gonna be. Okay.
Is that right?
Summon
Yeah.
Solaire. Best bud. I'm gonna drink
Bro.
this because I don't want to get just destroyed.
Killed Drake. He killed Drake. Rest in peace.
Hyper, you killed Drake? How'd you do
Like
that?
the singer?
Or like the...
Like Nathan Drake from
Nate-
Uncharted?
Oh, how many times did I kill him?
A lot.
A lot.
60 something.
Yeah, to be exact. Harder game than Dark Souls, but you know, whatever. Okay, going through the fog.
Definitely.
Boss time.
I like how Hyper still doesn't clarify which one, just yes. Who's this?
It's so cute.
It's King K. Rool from Smash.
Where are the bombs at?
It's no longer cute.
Cannonballs.
No,
Oh,
immediately not cute.
Goodness.
I take it all back.
Ew, just disgusting all the way around.
Those body proportions are so weird.
This guy skips arm day every day.
I hear he gives the best hugs.
Yes.
The gaping dragon.
Yeah. I don't really remember how to fight him, but that's okay. We'll figure it out.
He's super thick and sick. He has like that sack. Like, is he gonna like give out babies like some of the monsters in Zelda?
Ooh.
I don't know.
Like give him out like candy.
Or like know. I don't know.
Oh, I think you do know. No, I know. I don't think so. Solar's already almost dead.
Trying to do something, but
He's trying to
you
face
know.
tank this thing.
Yeah.
I
Head,
I hate how it moves. Oh, it's gross. It's disgusting.
Cut off its limbs.
Can we cut off the tail on this guy?
Yes, yes,
Yes,
you can.
that's
Yes.
my goal. Oh, roll. Jeez,
Oh man.
I was there and everything. Hey, we did it. Dragon King Great Axe. That a weapon I'm not gonna use.
I haven't played Guitar Hero in a lot of years, Shane, but when I did play it, I enjoyed it. So I guess, yes, I like it, but it's been a long time, so I don't know if I'd still enjoy it today. I was trash at it, but it was more of like who you played it with that made it fun.
I couldn't beat the game completely on like even hard.
I never had the game. It was more of like a social thing. Like, I remember parties and stuff where people would have Guitar Hero out, or Rock Band too.
Yeah, I guess.
I shouldn't have gone to a school event where other schools and like different sports teams were going to like some stadium somewhere. It was like in the district, it was like a day off in a sense, but you still had to go to school.
Weird.
But if you chose not to go, or you weren't, you didn't get permission to go, you could just stay at the school. Now, normally, why would I stay in school when I can go and have fun? Well, the reason for that is I seriously got nubbed. Are you kidding me?
It looks so weird without the tail.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Oh, get away, get away.
Oh, man. If you stayed and didn't go to the event, you got to hang out with the cool teachers who also didn't go, and they would let you hook up Guitar Hero to like the school TVs and have fun and play and do cool things.
Well, that's nice.
I didn't do that. I didn't know that was going to happen. Nobody told me.
Until after.
So I went to the event like a chump.
Ooh, I'm ready for your joke, William. I could use a good laugh after hours of stress today.
Yeah. I don't know where he's swinging.
I didn't even get to get a break to like
God.
go on TikTok aimlessly today.
No, none of that
I
happened.
usually do that like once a day. I'll just like swipe through a little bit, just get some jokes and dances in and whatnot.
Kill it. There we go.
I did play Animal Crossing for a little bit as a break though, so that was nice. Got a new villager, who's like the least popular villager ever apparently, according to like the tier list.
There's a website called animalcrossingportal.com, and they hold monthly what do you call it? They hold monthly polls to determine the yeah, step up, bro. To determine the popularity of each, because as y'all know, popularity is an always changing thing, and this guy is tier 6, which is the least popular.
He's like a nerdy duck. His name is Derwin, if you want to look him up.
Yeah, so now we had no ducks for a year and a half.
Now we have 2 ducks.
Now we have 2, yeah. I feel like they'd get along, right? I'm not just saying that because they're both
I
ducks.
don't know. I mean, he
think
just moved in today, so we'll see what happens.
his personality type is lazy, so I can relate. And he likes snacks. Speaking of snacks, anyone got stream snacks going?
Yeah, let us know. Or what you had for dinner for people that's dinner time. Or breakfast. I feel like there's different people from different time zones. So whatever you're eating or have eaten today. William, that's funny. Wasn't expecting that. And Hyper, you're always welcome to share dark humor or anything that you want to here.
If you'd like. Comfy, do I drop down here or no? Right? No, right?
Oh, what do you mean?
I would just die if I do that.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to get the heck out of here.
Could you imagine if they had dogs in zoos? Like, they're more house pets. Like, you wouldn't see a dog in a zoo.
I feel like hyenas wouldn't do well in captivity. Oh, or,
You know, like,
or wolves, for
Those
that matter.
wild, like, photos and videos of, like, people with just, like, cheetahs in their cars and stuff from the Middle East. That's, like, legit. Like, I've actually seen it with my eyes, and I think it's really cool.
Like a cheetah and like a
just
Ferrari
sitting
convertible.
in a, yeah, like, with a prince. So cool.
I can't even imagine. Completely different lifestyle. Totally removed from anything that I know.
I don't know the difference between Michael Jackson and a paper bag.
I don't either. I know that on Dancing with the Stars, they did Janet Jackson songs. So that was okay, neat. Not really a massive fan of her music, but you know, whatever. I guess they got to get celebrity stuff to get the views somehow.
I don't know, though.
Aye,
The show's been on forever.
I'm Donald
That's-
I'm just
Aye,
a
shut up.
peddler of sorts. I
Guy's
adore
quirky.
trinkets and oddities, so I trade for them.
Learn gesture, joy. Oh, I thought I could get to sit down.
Pretty dark, Hyper. Pretty dark.
These crystal weapons are unique in that they are strong, but they break and you can't repair them. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass. I want this helm. Maybe later. Maybe later.
That was
Okay, let's get down to the next area. Plastic bag.
You didn't read all of it.
Well, I can put it together now. Now I understand the whole dark humor thing.
Good luck.
I'm gonna need it. Oh my god.
What if you fell?
I know, I was so scared. I don't know why those little pots decided to like
of the
freak me out.
4 deaths that you've had so far, how many of them do you think are like, you deserved it? Like
0.
Okay, that's what I figured.
I deserved none of them.
But here we are.
I was cheated. I had the sun got in my controller. There's nothing I could have done. And I'm being honest.
Even with the fallback hour change, you still have sunlight? That's disturbing you?
Okay, wow. I didn't think you'd eviscerate me that way.
I mean, it's been so dark lately. Like, it was like 5 and it was dark out.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Levitation would be cool. Or like the ability to be able to fly and stuff and save yourself from falling. Sometimes I trip over like, I don't even know what.
What's I doing here? Hello.
We're in the next area and I haven't set at a bonfire, so good luck to me. If I die, that's gonna be not great.
We'll be dead then.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not that.
Uh-oh.
Ooh!
You missed.
I almost fell. The dude fell, I guess.
Man.
Yeah, I gotta be hype. It's the only way to do it.
Hype beast. I'll show you hype. So you see my shield in my left hand right now?
I see your left hand.
Whoa.
I didn't think you were gonna parry that one. You didn't even take damage.
It just went right through me. Hype. Oh, okay.
I'm watching you trying to be a badass. Wait, I'm not. I'm not gonna upgrade
swing
armor.
at me. You just gonna swing at me? Yeah.
Damn, you just parried him with your bare hand. Hyper, I get that. Speaking of food... Wow, really? Speaking of food, I don't really do well with bitter. I don't know about you, Noosh, but bitter doesn't really sit well with me.
It depends on the type of bitter. For instance, there's like a bitter gourd, which is like a vegetable that, when prepared properly, I actually do really like.
That's the one that has all the bumps on it. It looks really cool.
It's very popular in South Asia, so with me being Indian, yes. So,
where'd this guy come from?
I love when it's like vegetable restock day at the Asian markets and Indian stores and things like that here.
That's the best.
Like when they get fresh produce that you don't necessarily get here, like custard apples and
Oh, there's a toxic sniper, by the way.
You gotta be careful.
Yeah, he just hit me.
Do you have any vegetable markets in your town, Comfy?
Yes, yes I do.
Oh, nice.
I also have a single blossomed purple moss clump, so I kind of have to...
yum.
I gotta be worried about that.
There's poison in this game, and then there's toxin. Toxin's really bad, just like in Pokemon. Ow. We gotta be careful here.
And you guys are welcome to make dark humor jokes. It's interesting to see like which audiences get it and others who don't, and you know you have to kind of cater to the audience that you were with.
Don't break the stream rules. That's it. That's all I care about. Can we go down here? We're gonna go down here.
I've actually never played Call of Duty, so I don't really know much. But toxic snipers apparently.
Oh. It's like, I mean, it is what it is.
Call of Duty. Mm-hmm.
Some people call them campers. I just call it an alternative playstyle. I'm not a camper myself, okay? I just want to make that very clear.
Also,
I have a lot of honor.
Hyper, that's really sweet of you for getting your brother a Sonic toy for his birthday. I'm sure he's gonna love it.
Ooh. For some reason, I thought that we could go to the restaurant. Do we even call it that? The Sonic fast food place, and maybe they have like toys. It's a crossover I've always wanted and I've never gotten.
The only time we really go to Sonic is for a drink sometimes. So I don't know. I've never really liked their food.
It's not that good. Oh my god, why
we
does
had
this move?
one like walking distance from our college campus, so like we would go a lot.
Yeah, I would say. Well, I lived near one for a while. So it was a common occurrence to like on Fridays after school, everyone go to the local Sonic. And by everyone, I mean like me and like 5 other people.
Aw, and William, thank you. Appreciate it.
I mean,
Can you make that jump? Is this jump where we're supposed to go? Are we supposed to make a jump?
Yay for being $5 Richter smug. I used to remember back
not
in the
gonna chance
day,
it.
kids selling
I'm
candy
gonna
from
watch
their
this,
backpacks.
blood stain. Oh, he definitely missed. There's a bonfire over here, though.
Hyper, oh my god. I just didn't expect to see that. Bonfire? I want bonfire. Let me get back over there.
Do you mean kitty?
Oh,
Yeah, I was
I'm
like,
sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, I meant kitty.
Hyper was reacting to kitty's thing.
I guess
Doza having trouble reading today. That's okay. As long as he doesn't die, right?
my reading comprehension was always off the charts. Can you not block me? I'm gonna die if you do.
Like, try that for.
Again?
Oh, you're just going for it.
No! I'm alive! I'm a god. Wah! There's guys down here. Oh my god.
All right. I appreciate the Leroy Jenkins though. That was pretty good. Oh, I just made the jump up here though.
Well, aren't you cool?
How's the weather down there?
I'm here with the, struggling around with the cretins.
I was about to say, it was like in the 80s today. Which is unfortunate for fall. But then I
that's
realized you
way
meant
too
down
hot.
there where he was fighting.
Oh, yeah. Well, get out of my way.
I really want it to be better fall weather, guys. I need it to be cooler. Like, I'm so over, like, Texas, like, weather.
You could have just ended the sentence there.
No, I always, like,
I can't do anything because you're here, comfy. Don't point at it.
Kitty, probably a lot when it comes to Doza. Though I've made the mistake too, especially when it gets later in the night, but not before 10.
Seems you've taken a fatal flaw. Whoa, fall! My goodness. Yeah, I don't know why I get chat mixed up all the time. I think it happened a lot in high school and college, getting math formulas all mixed up. I put numbers in the wrong place, letters in the wrong place.
They ask you to find X, you find Y.
I don't know if it ever
What?
got that bad. I'm not gonna say no, because I've definitely solved for wrong things before, thinking like the last 20 minutes I've spent were of worth, only to realize that I basically solved the wrong problem.
I much prefer writing to reading as well, but I think by reading more, my writing improved.
Yeah, that makes sense. Let's go with, actually, I don't need more strength.
I just see what William is saying. To be fair, William, we're still at the top of Blighttown. It only gets worse the further in we go.
True.
So just
And
give it some time.
I mean, the rig is a little jacked. For those of y'all who saw one of our recent YouTube shorts, it was an IRL building montage of our new computer, which is here, which is what we're doing now. Because I was worried about that kind of stuff, and I wasn't going to play Dark Souls until we got it, and now we have it, and now we're playing Dark Souls. So it's all finally come full circle.
Over a year of talking about it.
This dude is wearing only a mask. Okay, good.
I got put at Firelink, by the way.
Good to hear. Good to hear.
Yeah, you're on your own for a bit.
All right, no problem. Just let me know.
I'll meet you at the next bonfire.
Okay, at the bottom.
You got it. You got it. That's not at the bottom. It's like, okay, yeah, it's at the bottom.
Yeah, it's at the bottom. Okay.
Oh,
all right, we
Doza
can
can
do
give
this.
you the specs if you guys are actually interested.
I can. Y'all want the list? I'll add it to that. I'll add it to the comments in that short. That way, it's there for everybody. If y'all want. Oh God, these guys don't take a lot of damage from the slash. Why is that?
Where is your damage?
I don't know. I just didn't level up my strength and stuff, so this is gonna suck.
Speaking of YouTube shorts, thanks for all the love on the thumbnail art time-lapse for Dark Souls short that we released. I know it's like random too with like YouTube's algorithm, but for the first couple of days it was like a sleeper, like not even 40 views, and today somehow it went up to 700, and that was really nice.
Yeah, it hit over 700, and I'm beyond thrilled.
Yeah, we've been getting quite a few comments that we need to respond to later as well, but it's nice to see that we can do like a mix and kind of, I don't know, because the computer build was our first IRL like highlight of like real footage, I guess, not just a game highlight or art, but we're still trying to mix it up with game highlights, community event highlights, art time lapses, and who knows, maybe more IRL stuff. Because it's funny that Doze and I, we've never shared this stuff with everybody, but every like vacation we've taken, or even random like weekend or day adventures that we take, we record it just for ourselves, like almost in vlog style, but just for like our memories. But we have like things that we could share in that way from conventions. You guys have seen some of that on this channel, but whenever it's like non-gaming though, I'm curious to see if that would work in well for the channel. Who knows?
I think, and this is especially true with Instagram.
They don't like differences.
No,
or uniqueness.
They like consistency, and not just with like posting. Oh, I made it this time. Not that with just like posting. It's also with everything else that goes into whatever it is you're putting out.
Exactly.
And it's like if it's not something similar, it's like, well, what do I do with this? It like basically it gets confused.
And hey, Samuel, how are you doing?
Welcome
Hopefully
back.
you're feeling better,
Hope
but
you're doing all right. Yeah.
struggling with sleep.
Oh, well, the wonderful sounds of Blighttown will surely put anyone into a nice little slumber. Oh my god. This place is super dangerous and I can die at any moment.
Kind of morbid, yeah.
A little bit, yeah. I'm getting absolutely wrecked by this little dog.
As far as like the computer goes for how much it was, I mean, each part was different. The most expensive part being the graphics card. That was also the hardest part to get, that we've been waiting for a very long time for.
Yes, so not an ignorable amount.
How much was it? Or around how much? I forget.
I have to, oh my god, this
But
thing
how much
goes-
are like graphics cards going for right now in general? Because you keep up with that.
Kind of. They can go anywhere between, depending on what you're looking at, depending on how old it is, between like,
Give us a number, Doza.
I would say between 300 and 3,000
There you go.
for a graphics card. So pretty big range. Everything else is more or less like stable. Parts will cost you generally between, I would say on average, each like main part, probably like $100. For like a mid-range type of deal, mid to high range. You can obviously go cheaper, and there's other places you can save money on. So
When it comes to computers, though, it's really like, what are you going to use it for? What do you need it for? Like,
what do you need now? What can you like deal with saving up for later?
When it comes with us, like when we started streaming or even started the whole freelance thing, we were just using the computers we already had that we used for like school and stuff, you know? So we never thought that we would be editing, creating videos daily for, you know, our channel and for other channels and all these other creative things. So over time, since we started the journey, we're like, okay, we really need to get specific specifications for what we're doing now, because our old stuff that we used for taking notes at school or even for our jobs, like, wasn't going to cut it.
No, not anymore. I think we can make this jump. There's a dude throwing darts at me. It's super annoying.
And yeah, when we were children, we couldn't save that much either. In fact, I never even bought my first, like, I guess, laptop for myself until after my first job, after a year at my first job after college. Before that, it was really just my parents, like, making sure I had something to do school stuff and life with.
If I were a child and I wanted a gaming PC that can handle some serious stuff, I would recommend waiting for, like, doing any odds and ends that you can. If you're of age to have a job, definitely try to get one. And then also save every penny that you get from. Yeah, I don't know if it's true for every family, but some families will do like birthday money or Christmas money.
Nope.
In favor of money over like presents. Although in my history, family much prefers getting things rather than getting money. They think that matters more. It does not to me.
Depends on the person, but
Depends
yeah.
on the person. But as an adult, I'm in the no gifts. No, I'm on the no gifts side of the spectrum.
Kitty's only hang-up about this game is that the undead zones aren't called bone zones.
Well, I'm glad that that's your only complaint.
And yeah, Adi, I can't believe it's already like Christmas time. I mean, there's Turkey Day first, but like it's the holidays. It's in full swing. You see it everywhere you go. The radio's already been playing Mariah Carey every day. It's a lot.
It is a lot. She has a new song, right? Or did she come out with it already?
It came out on Friday, but we haven't listened to it yet.
I haven't even watched. Like, there's a lot of things I need to catch up on, like the Elden Ring gameplay, the Mariah Carey song. There's
Talk about Elden Ring.
I'm not prepared to talk about it right now.
I want to talk about it so bad.
I'm
You can.
sorry.
Go ahead.
No,
Is
it's
good?
Okay. I can wait. Is good.
Good.
Is good. Is good.
Hopefully Mariah Carey gets the same glowing review. Oh man, what am I gonna
Rake
do?
the leaves
me-
absolutely counts if you're making money for it, like for chores and stuff. I know like every family is different, but like my family, we didn't really have an allowance growing up, or if we did chores, it was because we were supposed to do them, not like we're gonna get rewarded money or anything else for it. But on the other side, like my parents always made sure we had what we needed as far as like computers and technology for like school and work and stuff.
Yeah.
So it was a different case. But I'm sure like if I went to my dad when I was younger saying I wanted a gaming PC so I could stream and create content like this, I don't think he would have been as cool with it as like, oh, I'm working on these video projects for school, which that's true. Like my first video editing ever was for a school project. And when I really liked it and I started entering like other competitions and stuff, my dad was supportive of that and kept giving me like the latest, you know, at the time, Macs and Apple products because I used iMovie for all of my creations back then. But then eventually became an adult and was like Adobe Premiere all the way.
Yeah, it do what we need. And that's important. Oh god, where is the thing that I need to not die?
And Hyper, I remember it's on our watch later.
Oh, no!
For that. What'd you do? You dead?
Oh no!
You died.
Okay, that one was my fault.
You didn't even notice.
5 deaths.
I was in my menu and there was a guy throwing toxin at me and I cured myself of my poison. And I thought to myself, I don't need to do toxin, so I'm not going to waste it right now. Which would have saved me, but here we are instead, being dead.
And hey, who cares? Good to see ya.
Welcome back, buddy. It's been a second.
Don't really do too many PowerPoint presentations these days, but I am currently working on one for one of our clients. She wanted to do a video, but like there's some like speaking thing that she's doing, and they were like, no, we don't want to do videos, because you're already going to be there. Let's do PowerPoints. I've had to bring back those skills a little bit. It's due tomorrow morning, actually. I have a call first thing to go over said presentation.
I personally never fully developed my PowerPoint skills. I think I just got by.
I actually, like, one day in high school, I saw this flyer, like, get your Microsoft certifications, like, for free, like, on the school, and I was like, all right, so I did it. So I have my Excel, PowerPoint, and Word certifications. It's kind of pointless, but I guess it's, you get a certificate and you can renew it with Microsoft every year, so.
That's kind of cute, though.
Yeah. You never know, like, when you're a student, there's opportunities that your school may not be advertising as much, but you can even like discounts on software products, like you never know. Look into it if you're really looking for stuff. Like even Adobe, as a student, you can get way better discounts than we can get.
I got toxin.
I think teachers can even get it for free if they wanted, if they're using it for their classroom.
Possibly. I know that other things.
I've
go for
considered
discounts for
asking
students
your
and
mom,
teachers.
like, since you're a teacher, would you be interested? And then us use it, but that would be bad.
That would be bad. It'd be lying, and lying is bad.
Yes.
Lying is not the good thing.
Yeah, I remember PowerPoints being a big deal back in like those 7th to 9th grade as well. Middle school, high school, like it was everything. Every time you wanted to give a presentation, a PowerPoint was way better than, you know, anything else.
PowerPoints were the thing for a long time, and it was always a special moment in school when it wasn't a paper that you had to write.
Yeah, and oh my gosh, Kitty just read your comment. Watching your mom buy purses, but like refuses to buy you video games.
I'm so sorry you had to go through that. I understand having something useful and functional and something that makes you feel good, like a purse or any other accessory for that matter. But as a gamer... I'm dead again, no!
What's kind of cool for me about my mom like wanting to buy purses, like she has a really great collection, is that I can borrow them now that I'm an adult and a woman myself. Like I kind of like it. I love being able to raid her closet of accessories, for real, for real. I miss it. I haven't seen her in so long, but once I see her, I'll be like, yo, can I swap out these purses? I miss her for more than her stuff, but you know, in case no one understood. Oh man. what's really cool about like even Indian clothes is like the main like women clothing is like saris, which everyone can like mix and match like your blouse is your size, but a sari can technically fit anybody because it is just like this long piece of embroidered like cloth, right? That you can wrap around, and it's kind of cool that I can share all of that with her.
Y'all really figured it out.
We really did.
You got the life hacks on the clothing.
Yeah. Some like even when after one of my grandmas had passed, she actually had distributed all of her saris between all of like the children and grandchildren, and that was really cool too.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, students do get better deals on YouTube Premium or even Amazon, like, because like Amazon discounts for Amazon Prime for students. That's a thing. Never, like, if you're a student, look into all of that. You can save a whole lot of money.
Oh.
Purses make you feel good, Doza?
It's a satchel.
Also, absolutely hyper. I'm glad you're enjoying the tips about content creation and stuff. If anyone is on this same, like, similar journey of wanting to create YouTube videos or content or graphic design, art, all of this, like, if we can help from our experience in any way, we're always open to that. And we may take a couple days sometimes to reply to DMs, depending on our workload, but we do reply.
Yes, we do.
Most of these deaths that you've dealt with is nothing I could have helped you with.
Yeah, no, it's just me being bad, stupid, or cocky. That's what I've had so far.
I worked my way backwards through Blight Town, and I've reached a spot where I can progress no further.
Good to know.
Shane, with your question of how do I get motivated, that is something that you kind of have to figure out what will work best for you by trying different things to get motivated. For us, one thing that helps to put things in perspective is we start each day and end each day with setting intentions and goals for what we want, because we want to keep our goals in check. So there's a lot of things that Doza and I want to do with our lives, whether it's through this Noosh and Doza journey or outside of this with our families, personal lives, things like that. And if we want to accomplish anything, we have to have like a trajectory of different steps we want to take to get there. Whether it's creating one piece of content or like, oh, we want to go on this, trip someday. Like, how do we plan that? And how to get motivated for it is to make sure you're checking in with yourself that, is this truly something that you want? Is it going to make you happy? Is it sparking joy? And if yes, that's kind of the motivation you need to keep going. Because sometimes even we've put on ourselves, like, we want to do this for Noosh and Doza because it's exciting in the moment. But when we check in with each other, like maybe a month later, it's like, actually, that thing does not make us happy. I really don't want to do that. That's why we're putting it off. Maybe we should shift our goal or what we're trying to do to something else. So you have to kind of look at it from yourself. Like, what's going to motivate you? What's going to make you happy to want to do whatever task it may be that you have?
And just as a general note, I would definitely try to rely on discipline, figuring out what works for you, forming good, positive habits just through repetition, because motivation is quite fleeting. And Noosh gave a bunch of tips as to like how to keep yourself as open as possible to the possibility of being motivated. But at the end of the day, if you don't have discipline, motivation, it's not a limitless source. And it's not something you can totally rely on.
Yeah. Also looking at, or having people to look up to helps as well. Like if you see people doing things and like kind of like mentorship, but really a lot of our mentors that we look up to, they don't even know who we are. We just follow their content and the way they share their life and journey with us, whether it's through reading like their memoirs or their books or following their podcasts or things like that. We try to surround ourselves with things that are going to keep us motivated for the most part, but it's hard. On some days, we don't want to do anything either. We just want to sit there and binge like an entire series on Netflix. Done that for sure. Even this week we did that. But we also still have the big picture of, you know what, even though we took this day off or whatever, we're going to get back. We know what our intentions are. We know where we want to see each other and ourselves in the next year, next month, next quarter, or even further down the line in like 5 years. Having those plans and setting it up and knowing that they can change over time And making those shifts and being comfortable with that is another way to keep going.
Absolutely.
And it's okay if you change along the process. Like, change is good. It can be hard to be like, oh, I worked so hard on this one thing and now I'm shifting gears to something else. But you have to consider that you are constantly evolving as an individual or within whatever group you're in every single second, every single minute of every day.
That it's good to take a break from things sometimes as well.
Yeah.
If your heart's not in it in the moment, you know, that's okay. Maybe it'll come back. Maybe it won't. That's fine too.
And hey, Suki Arts, welcome back. How are you doing?
There's this guy. How's it going? I'm making good progress now.
And there are ways to still do IRL stuff without face revealing hyper. You just have to get creative. I know, like, when Doze and I have talked about it, it's using that IRL footage, but still, like, incorporating our original characters, avatars, the globs into it. And that's a great way to kind of still keep the branding and still keep, like, this is Nushin Doza, but, like, out in the wild.
Exactly. You could also wear a funny mask.
You could set yourself up for something like that. Ooh, what are these enemies called? Who cares is asking that you guys are beating up.
Good question.
I think this big one is called a troll.
I can see it.
I don't know the actual names of everything, and it's funny because, like, I love the story and I love how everything kind of comes together, but like the nitty gritty of like the most simplest things, I feel like I just completely miss or just didn't put in the time or effort to learn. It's more like, oh, these are the denizens of Blighttown. They're the that makes them the enemies because I'm the protagonist and that I'm cool. And they're not.
Well said, Kitty. That's an important thing to remember as well.
What's that? Oh, let's see.
We're all quiet as everyone reads.
Yeah, I'm gonna paraphrase based on what I saw and keep playing the game at the same time. So come on, brain, you can do it. If anything, like nothing's truly a waste of time, right? There's always something to be gained, and getting better at something is always. Sometimes it can be hard to remember that, but you know that's going. A W too.
And hey, Shadow, how are you?
Welcome back. Drop down there, I think. And I
Someone
don't
named Dead Guy wears
form.
skull mask for ears on his YouTube channel. Very nice.
There's this. I don't know if he does any IRL stuff.
Look at Dream. He hasn't face revealed, and he's doing wonderfully.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. And there was this this one YouTuber, not YouTuber, Twitch streamer. He used to play Hearthstone, and then he used to play Among Us, and now I don't know what he does. And his name was Disguised Toast.
There's also
always streamed with like a toast mask.
There's also VTubers who do an excellent job. There's so many.
Whoa. VTubers as well, yeah. A little bit more, gotta get a little more creative if you want to do IRL stuff, but that way. But you know, there's plenty more types of content. I sometimes get caught up in that too. I'll be like, oh look, Jacksepticeye, he's doing this thing, or Markiplier, he's doing this thing, and it's very obvious. Like maybe Markiplier is gonna review a can of corn or something. It's like, oh, wouldn't that be neat? What's
important to remember is even as you consume content, like, while it would be cool to do something similar to someone you look up to, like Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, whoever else, insert name here, right? Mm-hmm. It's important to remember that you should love the content that you're creating for yourself. It shouldn't just be emulating or copying or, you know, like being inspired by things is great, but create something that you truly 100% wholeheartedly want to do. Because when you force yourself to do something because that's mainstream or that's what's going to get you the trendy whatever, that's not necessarily that great, because you are going to burn out from that if you're not enjoying the process from A to Z of completion of whatever you're creating.
Well said. Absolutely. It's good to not even start down that rabbit hole, because that just I feel like that just adds more stress.
And when it comes to like me and Doza, we obviously are two different individuals, and sometimes with our passions, they do intertwine, obviously, with some of the gaming, some of the art, some of the food, on all, you know, life. But there's also things that we're both not passionate about. So sometimes for us, we have to check in to be like, hey, are you still enjoying this? Because you don't seem like you're enjoying this. And there has actually been something we've created for Nushin Doza that Doza did not want to do, but he was doing it because I wanted to. And it was like, wait, if you're not enjoying this, though, you shouldn't. Like, you should communicate that and let's talk about it. But in that same way, even if you're a solo creator, check in with yourself. Are you truly having fun with this? Because I understand when like there's YouTube channels that you have one piece of content that goes viral, right? And you're like, oh, I just have to make that constantly. You're gonna burn out because that's not necessarily what you wanted to create. You're just trying to catch more of that momentum from it, which is great to an extent, but you just want to make sure you're staying true to yourself too.
Exactly. I think many people, even in this community, have struggled with that exact thing.
I mean, we've struggled with it.
Yeah.
Like we've had, you know, obviously we've had like Among Us content go out and go, I guess, semi-viral to the point where we got, you know, we got over 1,000 subs because of that one YouTube short, right? But when it comes to it, you don't necessarily see those numbers here, but it's not always about the numbers. You have to like enjoy what you're putting out, whether it's streaming or creating. That's where it's gonna, you know, show your authenticity and like help you grow in whatever it is you're trying to do.
Exactly.
I tried to hide my face with a plastic bag, but for a reason I kept passing out. Who cares?
It's hilarious.
Bruh.
We've made it to the bottom. We are close to being reunited with Comfy, everybody. Very close.
If only Doza would actually eat celery, kitty.
Celery is so boring.
It's good for you, though.
What do you mean? Celery is amazing.
I like celery.
I get that it's a part of things, but I don't know, yo.
We could probably get celery again, because like to add it to soup, you'll eat it that way, right?
Oh, this swamp is poisonous, by the way, so now I'm poisoned.
But yeah, I do try. So Doza's not necessary. One of his weaknesses is actually communication, especially when it comes to like his feelings. So it's really important for both of us to like check in with him to make sure, like, because I talk about my feelings all day, every day. I write about it. I communicate with Doza regularly because I'm a very highly emotional person, and I like to be able to communicate that stuff to make sure that I'm being understood. And so when it comes to Doza, I have to kind of get it out of him. I used to do the whole like 20 questions, but that can overwhelm him sometimes. So we've tried to figure out different ways throughout like our relationship and through the Nushin Doza journey of like, how do we get you to really tell me what you're feeling?
Easier said than done, but it's a process.
Yeah, creating different systems and trying to figure it all out.
Exactly. Oh no.
See, Kitty, Doza and I both don't like broccoli, so we don't even buy it.
No, it's just not a thing that enters this home.
Nope.
Not allowed. Is this good? Is this good? Yes, that's pretty good. Okay, we're gonna make our way to the bonfire
And
and
it
get
has
Comfy
only
here.
been an hour. I'm crazy.
I have to make my way to the bonfire.
Oh, cool.
Don't worry. I took the master key. It's fine.
Oh, well, I'm glad you did.
Comfy, what's your favorite vegetable?
Ugh, that's a tough question. Favorite vegetable?
It can be a few if you can't think of just one.
Green onions?
Green onions.
That's funny.
So you'll just eat a green onion like every now and then.
No.
It's your favorite.
You add it to other things.
It's your favorite.
I have done both.
Wait, you've eaten it just on its own?
Yeah, why not?
How is it?
A little spicy, but it's good.
Good. Okay.
Green onion is spicy?
And Shadow,
Oh,
this
if
is
you eat it like
Comfy
raw.
Dubstep.
Yeah.
Oh.
He is Doza's cuz, coming in to help out in the Dark Souls.
Absolutely.
He'll be here for the majority
Nice
of
to
this
meet you.
playthrough.
Again. I think this is real.
I guess you just noticed. It's on a stream overlay.
There it is.
There
Ooh,
he
dragon
is.
skill. Nice. We made it to the bonfire.
You gonna use a dragon weapon this playthrough? Like at all?
I don't think so. Do you need it?
I don't think so either. No.
I got claymore.
I'm gonna, yeah, exactly. It's like I got a claymore.
Like I'm.
Why do I need a
Gucci.
dragon skill?
Oh, throw them away. It's trash.
And that's a cool idea, Hyper. I've seen that from other streamers before.
Ooh, what's the idea?
The
Keep
bonfire.
your VR headset on and like stream it with that on.
I like that. Yeah.
Seems tough.
I think.
So I guess if it's a wireless one,
that would make it easier. That's what I worry about with VR, the wires. I say that like I'm in any position to have one. I'm not. Oh, this is
Look at that. Kitty's reading into things.
We can. Oh, that's pretty funny.
My sign is down at the bonfire, by the way.
I don't need to go up here then. Cool. Alright. Time to get reunited and make it feel so good.
Cucumber's almost an every single time buy for us, at least one. It's so versatile.
Sometimes 2 is too much, but 1?
One can be doable, like once a month.
1 is the loneliest number that you ever seen.
I'm just so glad that you eat vegetables now, because you didn't when I met you.
Oh yeah, you're welcome.
I remember that.
Yeah.
So shocking. Not a single vegetable.
Not.
He would even add like peppers to get the flavor and then wouldn't eat them on his plate.
It's for the flavor.
I don't understand.
I used to do the same thing with onion and bell pepper.
Yeah, like.
By the time you met me, I was eating onion and bell pepper. More bell pepper than onion.
No, when I met you, you wouldn't eat the bell peppers. You said you wanted it for the flavor, and then you would keep them on the side.
I feel like I've wasted so much food in my
You
life.
have, but not since
Thanks.
meeting me.
Can I just tear myself down without any help?
Nah, I'm always here to support. And bring
Funny
you back
way
up.
to say it. Funny way to say it. What's the best way to get the bell pepper flavor? Putting them in your mouth? Cooking with them. I'm not looking for the best way. I'm looking for a helpful way.
He'll eat them now, though.
Yeah. I'll eat them now.
He actually, so I recently got him to like eggplant, but specifically like the Asian eggplants, not the American ones. There's differences. And he likes to take, even after cooking it, he'll take like the top layer of the skin of the eggplant off and then eat the inside. And it bothers me a little bit, but at the end of the day, he's eating it. So we're just constantly going to keep working on him. I want to try to introduce a new vegetable every year of his life until he eats all of them. You just have to figure out the way he'll eat it, like by its preparation. Such a picky individual.
What can you do? I'm getting better. I'm getting better every day.
Yes.
I don't know what was so different about you and me when we were growing. We practically grew up together, but sometimes I find myself like I'm a rabbit, dude. There's veggies in front of me, I'll eat them.
They're so good.
I don't understand. I really don't. My mom definitely tried.
I don't know.
You were there. You saw.
I know.
And your
That's why
mom always,
it's
like,
always
I don't know.
weird.
I feel like your mom catered a little bit to me.
Aw, Hyper, that's really sweet. You're very welcome. I just, I don't know. That it's really nice. That's really heartwarming.
That is super sweet.
I do always try to strive to be a positive presence in others' lives if I can help it. Better positive than negative, am I right?
Yeah, we love that. And we're not even talking about... I was going to make a really stupid joke about batteries. Never mind. I've been thinking about batteries lately, guys.
Well, we're trying to buy some more rechargeable ones.
Yes.
So.
We just got our trash can lid in from China.
Okay, so we have not told them about the story about the trash can.
I'd rather just
Okay.
start them off in the middle of the story.
So we bought this like trash can a couple years ago from Costco, and it has a lifetime warranty for like the lid that, you know, automatically opens when you like wave over it. So last year during like all the COVID stuff, the trash can stopped working, like the lid, and we reached out because of the lifetime warranty thing, and they said, yeah, we'll send you one, but it's going to be a while because of COVID. The parts come from, or like the lids come from China to our warehouse here in the US, and then we ship it to you. And we're like, all right, it doesn't matter how long, go ahead and, you know, put in all the things. And we finally got it last week. And it's kind of exciting because before then, Doza like made this makeshift like cardboard box lid that we've been using for, I want to say like 6 to 8 months. But now we have it. Now we just need batteries to put in it.
So,
But we've been switching over for the past couple years to the rechargeable kind because better for the environment and whatnot. So we're waiting on a shipment of those to come in.
we'll get them soon.
Yeah. So that's what Doza means by trash can lid from China. So random.
Noosh, rate these guys out of 10. How much do you like them?
6.
A 6. Pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, all right, that guy's dead. Oh, gross. Oh, good
man.
job. Good job. I'm gonna get it on my head. Don't get away from me.
My rating goes down to a 4 now.
No, I don't want it. It's bad. Bad touch.
Oh, wait, they hurt.
Yeah, they hurt.
Why do they hurt so much?
if this thing jumps on your head, it will literally lay an egg inside your head, and then that egg will be your head, and then it just sucks. It makes the game way harder.
These are your consequences.
How do I attack
Actually,
it?
it's actually a pretty big part of joining a specific covenant is to have an egg on you.
Yes, it's kind of weird, but, you know, who am I to judge? These guys are all praying towards something, so let's go find out what that is.
On a brighter note, we got through Blighttown. It only took you how many deaths?
Like
2.
Really? Only 2?
Because you
That's
had
it?
3 when we started today, and now you have 5.
Oh,
I feel like he's died more than twice.
No,
I don't know.
I mean we've been keeping track of. It's 5.
You back me up. He died like 4 times, right?
Like today.
Yeah.
Maybe. Who knows? Who can really say?
Well, we're doing death predictions. We have to keep track of this.
You're right. I probably feel like I have died like 4 times.
So how many do I add?
Add 2 more. We're at 7 then.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
All right, ready to go in? Let's go in.
I'm gonna make you go through this tomorrow to give me an accurate.
That's okay. Up like the
check the
first
vibe.
hour, just check to see when I see you died.
Yeah, but that's on you. What is this?
It's
Like low-key nightmare fuel.
yeah, a little bit. No, more like high key. I don't think they're hiding the fact that it's nightmare fuel.
Oh my.
Goodness.
Everyone goes quiet.
I'd love to see it.
The quiet. You can't see quiet. You can only experience it. I didn't switch all of my gear back.
There's so much noise happening in the hallway right now, like IRL in our life outside of the apartment door, and it's weird.
Yeah, it was super loud, louder than usual. I don't want to be in front of this thing because then she's like slashes at you with her sword. But there's really no safe area when you're fighting a giant spider demon woman person who can spew lava. Oh, okay. That wasn't anywhere near me. Oh, I forgot about that.
This is a pretty interesting game, huh, Shadow?
Super interesting.
It do be pretty interesting though.
I love the lore. Yep, that's it.
For real though, the lore is fantastic.
That's true. I've spent so many hours just combing through forums, through people's like theories, and just it's a lot of time spent not playing the game.
Having flaws is pretty normal.
Oh, explosion! Oh, that killed me!
You're dead?
I'm dead.
So it's only up to you now?
I still have the NPC that invaded us. Oh, and we get to hear other people's freaking bell. Isn't that great?
Look at all the people completing the level.
Good for them.
I died. What?
I can't believe this.
I didn't realize I was gonna do so much damage.
Okay. I need to really fix my controls. I've been using the claw to like run and move my camera. Playing on controller, it can be hard sometimes.
That.
Whoa! Explosion? No, just a stomp. Okay. We're at the last like third.
Kitty. Some people have sleep apnea. Some people have 8 legs and a thirst for destruction.
You know, everyone's got their thing. Explosion.
What's your thing, Doza?
My thing is defeating difficult bosses and hanging out with my best friend Noosh and my best cousin Comfy.
Best cousin, shots fired.
Shots fired.
All the other cousins. I'm just kidding.
Nothing against them. Just Comfy's put in the time.
Nah, makes sense.
The time.
Yeah, right. Like that's my only. Oh, that's close. Like my only like thing that I measure it to.
What's funny is I feel like your mom could be watching and listening right now.
His mom could be watching and listening right now.
That's true.
That's fine. Hi, Mom. Just in case.
Right. Oh, there's that big stab. We don't get hit by easy attacks like that. My helper that we summoned that invaded us earlier, she's almost dead right now. So I'm kind of on a timetable for help. This is just lava. Yep, okay, it's just regurgitating. Explosion will probably come soon after. Yep, that's the explosion. And it jumps back. Oh! Okay, we're gonna heal up because we're not gonna take any chances. I think we're literally like one hit. Actually, Maneater Mildred took it down. Yo, another victory achieved. Way to go, soulless NPC. That's how we do it.
Congrats.
Thank you.
I've been outshined by a lady with a knapsack on her head.
She owns that knapsack.
Can't
And
believe this.
She's living her best life, I assume.
Can't believe you've done this.
That's one of my favorite vines. That's an ancient vine right there.
That's a vintage. That's vintage right there.
Oh yeah. Here we go.
Yeah, everyone gets to hear your bell.
Take that, everyone else.
I actually heard it in my game.
Hilarious. There's the first bell. Got the second bell. What does this mean for us?
You're not even gonna hold her hair back.
I never thought of that.
Who's this?
Some kind of giant.
What's he doing?
Pulling a chain.
Pulling a chain for what?
He's yanking my chain right here. He's pulling my leg. Remember where we met that
Nah,
onion guy?
I
Where
see
that,
what's happening.
The boy?
yeah. We
The
opened
lad?
door. The lad,
The
yeah.
goon?
Yeah,
The homie?
every time you hear a bell, it's like another player completing it. Like IRL, like right now in real life.
Yeah, so when you guys have been hearing it throughout that level, that was other people. Similar to yesterday with the first like big level that we tackled.
Are there gonna be more bells, or was that it on the bells?
That's it on the bills.
That's it on bells, yeah.
So what's
Oh,
your next objective?
Yeah, here's the thing. I was going to bring that up. It's time for Doza to make a pretty important decision. This is kind of is relatively impactful on the rest of the game. He could go to where the cutscene showed him, and we would push forward that way. Alternatively, he could go just a little further and fight a boss he's probably not ready for yet. But if he wins, he gets handsomely rewarded.
It is true.
So which
It also
way?
kind of changes, like, how we do the rest of the game. Whichever way he chooses to go.
So what do you choose, Doza?
I don't know. Well, chat, what do y'all think? Do we press on a boss that we may not be ready for, or do we continue on our predetermined path? All these bells ring. Let me talk to this guy, because I need to get him out of the way so I can touch that bonfire.
Oh dear. What have we here? Are you a new servant?
Nah. Just kidding. I don't know. You can answer how you want. Sorry.
We're gonna say yes, but we're gonna cross our fingers behind our back.
But you have no eggs. No matter. Go along and have audience with our fair lady. I pray that you will mind your manners.
There we go.
I don't even know who Herbert from Family Guy is.
Talking about the voice actor, maybe?
Oh, no, it's not. But I've never put the two together. That's hilarious. Herbert's the creepy neighbor who's like...
Yeah, okay.
That's as much as I'm gonna say. But who's this? Oh, right. Can't talk to her.
Didn't take the ring.
Ugh. Forgot about that.
He chose the binocs instead. How could you?
How could I? I don't think I sat down. No, I just did. Dang, I gotta make my way out of here.
So which way are you gonna choose?
I think that I should probably take on the boss I'm not ready for.
So you can die.
It's possible. I may die. It's
So
completely...
you're choosing the path of death.
Well, I mean, kinda, yes.
Okay.
But if we win
You'll be rewarded nicely.
handsomely,
Handsomely.
beautifully, suavementely.
It's okay.
Yeah, see how I worked that in there? Boom.
Isn't suavemente already gently? So, like, gentilely is what you're saying, right?
ATM machine, yes.
Okay.
Let's kindle this.
There's Kindles in this? Like, what are you reading?
I'm not. No,
Yes,
like
I know.
before the Kindle, Amazon Kindle existed. There used to be this word Kindle that meant,
Or fires.
yeah, something related to fire. I'm no fire expert, so I couldn't give you the exact.
Have you
definition.
ever started a fire just with, like, nature? Like, or have you always needed a lighter?
I think I have like once, like as a kid.
Like, you learned how, like, in Boy Scouts or something? Did you ever do Boy Scouts?
Nah, I wasn't that type of person to do Boy Scouts. Oh, there's a freaking bonfire right here. Could have buffed this one up. Well,
But you can end up teleporting to the other one.
that's true. So at least there's that. Is this an area? Wait a minute.
Every time you rest, you just open a strategy guide?
What do you mean? Open a strategy guide. How do I get rid of all this lava? Oh, right, I remember now.
I mean, there's a lot of strat that goes into this, so every time you're resting, you have to make a decision and to figure out the strats for your guide. I don't know.
True. Comfy, will you be helping out with this boss, or am I soloing it?
Don't know if I can.
I feel like you can. I can check. I can check to see where he can help me because I too have the thing that he uses so that he can get in my game. This little soapstone right here. So I can
'Cause
technically.
the bonfires on Kindle. Now I know what you mean.
Every time you rest, you just open a. Oh, to kindle. Oh, we open the strategy guide, we crumple it up, rip the pages out, and that's what we use to kindle the fire. Or am I wrong? No.
A Kindle is electronic. There's no actual pages for a fire.
So lost.
That's okay. Just don't be lost in the game.
Okay. But yeah,
Alright.
Comfy, you can help me
I
here.
can. I guess I have to go there. Okay. Like I said, easy to teleport there.
He'll be here momentarily.
I'm actually trying to figure out where or how, I suppose, to push my weapon to 15. But I think I'm missing an ember.
So,
Hmm.
speaking of Kindles, is anyone reading anything interesting lately?
Reading anything interesting?
I know you're not.
Wow.
I meant chat.
Oh.
Wow.
Guys, Doza's been reading the same book that's on his nightstand for how long now?
Proceeds to my funeral can be given at leisure. Because you just killed me.
Aw. That's okay, you do other things. You constantly are reading Reddit, just not necessarily books. But that's okay, knowledge comes from
read-
everywhere.
I read, yeah. I'm an avid reader.
Shadow, you're really gonna make your mother joke right now?
Oh, LMAO. Haha, tee hee, got him. Got him with the GGs. Okay, there we go. I forgot a ring, a really important ring that I just wasn't wearing. And I've also equipped myself for gear that helps me a little bit with fire, and I don't remember how much that's gonna help, but anyways, it's worth a try. But don't worry, everyone. We'll be going back to shirtless soon. For the next area, even. Oh yeah, who's that? Comfy in the house. What's the favorite thing? What's the best thing that you've read recently, Noosh?
Ooh.
Is it a book? Is it an article? Is it a blog? Has stood out to you?
Interesting. I've been, well, like, you already know, kind of, but, like, I've been reading a lot of memoirs of people's lately. Like, for instance, Carl Penn just released his last week. I haven't actually started his. I've been rereading Lily Singh's memoir lately, just because she's a badass Indian, like, woman, and I like reading things of representation that, like, I see myself in.
Yeah.
So that's probably like the most recent. Though I've also been reading about investments and like money and stuff. Because I'm trying to like up my financial information, I guess, knowledge. Trying to do some investing soon.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in the infancy stage of understanding any of that. But I hear little things here and there. I also hear about like all the different random crypto things that happen. All the scams too. Gotta be careful.
Up to this point, my family, like my brother and my dad, have told me like, okay, invest in this, and like they kind of handle everything, which has been great. But I feel like as I'm getting older, I want to kind of figure out for myself like what I want to invest in and do changes to the things, for lack of a better term of how to explain all of this. But I guess I haven't really done like fictional reading in a while. I think I'm getting my fix for fiction just from like movies and TV shows and stuff. So when it comes to books, it's mostly about like what can I do to help myself either be inspired through other people I look up to and what they've written, or something more practical like the whole financial stuff.
Oh, he grabbed it.
I grabbed it.
Nice. What did I tell you?
Deaths. You're not
ready for it.
I died in the exact same way that the dude that I just watched die. I feel a bit silly. Let's get out of here.
Yeah,
I got what I needed.
Good. You got the reward.
I got the reward. I didn't have to beat him. GG's, got him.
And nice, writing is awesome too. Finish your script for a comic and you're storyboarding now. Yeah, I've noticed that on Discord your status has been working on comics for months now, which is true, but it's just like, every day.
Gotta get that grind.
I actually forget to change our status. I know like Spotify and other apps and things do it randomly, and then we try to do it for like when we're live on YouTube, but other than that, we don't really update those too much.
No, not really. Just putting everything else everywhere else, I feel
Yeah.
like. That's okay. I did get my arteries closed. They were sewn shut immediately, cauterized even, by the quick slap of actual lava. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't remember dying like that. Got a little bamboozled.
So we're hitting up the fortress.
Yes, just where the giant opened up that gate. That's where we're going.
I don't like spiders.
That's why we're getting the heck out of here.
Nobody likes
That
spiders.
one scene from Uncharted
That's not true.
still gets
Some
to me.
people like spiders.
Oh, some people do like spiders. Maybe the people who made that scene in Uncharted that you were talking about, maybe they like spiders. Me? No. I don't like
You're
spiders.
poisoned?
This is a poison swamp. I just have to, like, even just my ankles being in it is bad.
Ooh, Hyper, what's your story prompt that you've been writing? I used to really love when like teachers and stuff would give us prompts for writing projects.
I did enjoy a more open-ended writing procedure. It wasn't often, but it was nice when it did happen. Oh my god, why am I getting hit by this guy?
I preferred it to when they said you can write about anything because I don't know. I like writing anything for myself, but when I had to like turn it in, I preferred a prompt or subject that they wanted.
I feel like just the little nudge of where you should be putting your thought process is a huge help.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's more interesting for the teacher too, because this teacher's got to grade all this stuff.
Yeah.
They gotta read it. They gotta go through the slog that is a bunch of people trying to come up with something on the spot. There's usually no planning involved. It's like, all right, this is we're doing this today, and it's due by the end of class, or sometimes. That was my experience. Only stressful. Only stress.
And Hyper, I'm glad you tried it for the VR like face cam thing. And you never know, you could always tweak it, try some other things. But yeah, that's how it goes. Just try a bunch of ideas until you find one that works for you.
I see what sticks.
Mm-hmm.
Better to try things and realize it's not for you than to never try at all. What is that? Noosh, do you know who like said that quote, like you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Do you know who said that?
No, not off the top of my head.
Man, I really want to know.
Can't we just Google it?
We could. And maybe it's Larry Bird. Maybe Larry Bird said it. Watch, it's gonna be Michael Jordan.
Larry Bird for sure.
You don't know. It could be. Larry Bird. Everyone knows Larry Bird from the Celtics, from the, I don't know, 70s or something.
Yeah, man.
I see a name that you just Googled, Noosh, and I don't recognize that at all.
So a hockey player, actually, Wayne Gretzky.
No, hockey. I know nothing about hockey.
There was also a lot of memes of Michael Scott from The Office saying it, apparently.
Oh.
That's probably how you know it.
I've definitely known it for longer than that.
Oh.
Oh, we got the key to New Londo Ruins, thank goodness.
It's true, even in basketball, you miss 100% of shots. I could see how Larry Bird was messaging.
It just felt older than Michael Jackson. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan. Both of them, honestly. I mean, Michael Jackson could have said it too.
Yeah. Literally anyone could have said it.
Mm-hmm. It's a pretty popular saying.
Yeah.
Life drawing. What do you mean life drawing?
Well, Shane was asking Kitty for some comic tips.
Right, yeah.
Well, comics are usually based on, like, you know, stories from life, so life drawing, you know?
I used to actually, this is a long time ago, before Noosh and I got really into the whole, what we've been doing for the past couple of years. We have this friend who, he's an avid drawer and musician, and...
Very creative individual.
Yes. Probably the
most creative that we've met in this city.
Yeah. Still creating every day, in fact. So I'm really happy for him. And he wanted to collab with me and then eventually us. Really early on. Really super duper early on.
Like before we started streaming or like doing our own like Noosh and Doza comics and art and stuff.
Yeah, and so like we were just like throwing around ideas and like
we had meetings.
Yeah, we had like meetings. Like the thing was we all were coworkers at the time.
But like in a traditional corporate office. Well, I wasn't.
Well, you weren't. No,
yeah,
it
was just Doza and him were coworkers, and I was there.
We used to have meetings during lunch. In the lunch break room, it's like, hey, let's secretly work on this thing. We never did start it, but it was always fun to like kind of throw on ideas because certainly between the two of us, he was and is the artist.
He actually like let Doza like borrow this book about comics, and we had it on our bookshelf. Or actually, do we still have it?
Yeah, we haven't returned it. It's been years and we haven't returned his book.
We still talk to him regularly, so he knows we have the book. It's just the pandemic and all. We haven't seen him in person.
Exactly. And it doesn't seem like he's missed it. I don't think he's creating comics right now.
He's not. No, he's been focusing more on his art stuff.
But he's an ambitious guy. He wanted to make a cartoon. Has anyone else thought about making a cartoon?
He also has a local band here in San Antonio, and they actually perform and stuff, which is really cool.
I haven't kept up with them recently, so I don't know if they've done anything.
Well, pandemic.
Yeah, I kind of give a pass to like anybody that has to do anything that involves being around anything, like Smash tournaments. Haven't been to one in years. I wasn't already going to them for a while, but it doesn't mean that...
He had just started to go again, and then pandemic.
That was fun.
Yeah.
And obviously it wasn't fun. Yeah, it was in Smash 4, and I was Donkey Kong, and I beat Bayonetta, and everyone was really hype about that. Because Bayonetta's a really strong character back in the day.
Hyper, this prompt that you're sharing, is it like a creative writing thing? You can go anywhere with it? Like, it's just random story time, but this is what you have to write about?
Wait, what is the prompt?
It's about two brothers, Bruce and Nathaniel. Nathaniel hates the Bucks name Nathan, so in this story, he's usually called Nathaniel. I'm gonna have to continue another comment. So basically, their whole life, except until Nathaniel was 2, they lived in war. Bruce was born during a huge attack. Less people were going out to war. I hate this. I have to continue the next. You get the gist.
Got it. Yeah. Cool. Just like that, we're back in Firelink Shrine, gamers.
So when we started sharing like stories about our life, we thought comics was the way to do it because like kind of what Doza was saying with that other person that we were talking about, like creating a comic thing, we thought a comic style is what we wanted, but as we've progressed in this journey. We recently just told our patrons about this, but we're making the shift from comics to more just letting it be illustrated story time like situations, because our main content that we want to create is video content. So with the art into it, writing it out or speaking it out, telling the full story with illustrations seems more like what we prefer than confining us into like traditional comic style.
Exactly, yeah.
Kind of like how we immerse ourselves into the games we play. Like even this thumbnail for Dark Souls, like our globs are immersed into that. Or you guys have seen like the Sonic ones or Zelda or anything. We incorporate our globs into those stories the same way we tell the stories about our life through our globs on a more personal level through our Patreon and other social media.
And that was a long process to get there.
Yeah, because we weren't sure what exactly we wanted. We know we want to share this story, like our journey, in different ways, not just through our passion of gaming. That there's a real reason as to why we didn't just name this YouTube channel Gamer Globs or something gaming related, because it's not the main thing. Like there's so many different things that we want to do through this creative journey that encompasses the passions of gaming, art, food, and other things.
I think it keeps things interesting. Sorry,
Yeah.
I lost my voice there for a second. I'm good now.
He's just super emotional.
Memory lane.
And hey, Dark Iron, how are you doing today? Welcome back.
Jinx, poke, yo me a coke.
Nah, that's not a thing anymore.
Oh man. Maybe next time. Reverse hollow.
Smash 4, I can't even get smashed once. Oh, Shadow.
Some people would replace the 4 or the A with the 4 and they would say some force.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was one of those.
You were, yeah.
I said that.
I assume you came up with it.
We're back to this guy.
We are, because we have Green Titanite, which is going to help us. I gotta give him an ember. Which is going to help us soon, because it gives our weapons even more power, basically, put it simply.
This is a very, like, detailed, descriptive prompt, Hyper.
I still want this line.
Good luck with your assignment. Dark Iron, I saw you commented that. It came up as a notification on my phone, but I was just too busy at the time to reply, but we will be replying soon, and I loved that comment. In fact, I took a screenshot of it as it popped up on my phone.
It was so awesome.
Yes.
I didn't expect to just have pure happiness enter my life at that moment.
Some of you guys are super creative with how you comment on things, and we both really appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. Looks like Onion Knight's gone.
Well, you open the door.
Well, yeah, he's probably like, I'm way in here. Goodbye. I don't know how soon I can summon you, Comfy. Do you remember? The right in here?
Nice back, Dozer.
Oh, thank you. No one's commented on my skirt.
I like it.
Oh, jeez. Ah! Oh! Oh my god, I've already almost died.
Hyper, I'm assuming this prompt is for school, so you should continue and complete it, right? And if it's not for school, crazy prompt.
What? If it's not for school, you must really like writing. That's what I'll say. Oh, please just die. Thank you. These dudes are tough. They're really weak to lightning, but we don't have anything for that right now. Giant lizard
Maybe one day.
I'm not going to use the lightning spear. There's a lightning spear in here.
I'm like right inside the gate.
School.
Okay, I'll grab you. Not for school. Interesting. I need to be in here. My bad. What's the motivation for the writing prompt? Just a random thing that you wanted to do, Hyper? Oh, I haven't used the soul items in a long time. Okay. This place is pretty tough. It's kind of like, I like to think of this level as a fun house, where no one is allowed to have any.
Yeah, no, sounds about right.
Yeah. Okay.
At me.
And now you'll see what I mean by fun house. Oh my god, I'm getting lightning shot at me.
Oh my god, I'm
I think
flying.
you're gonna fall.
Oh my god, I'm flying. Ah, let's go.
Oh, jeez, that was close. You're gonna get me killed.
You might actually get into double-digit deaths tonight.
I might. If I do, it'll be here.
Where'd he go?
This is the area, or this is the fortress right before Anne Orlando, but right before the beauty. We just may
I'm
make
hitting
it
the
through
thing,
this.
don't die.
Ow! Ow! Oh my god. There's pressure plates and he stepped on it, and I almost died because he stepped on it.
I love that
No.
that comment randomly came to you, Dark Iron. Like, just while you were walking around your house. Just nonchalant.
Get some healing up in here. I would love to see a full-length version.
Like a whole song.
Yeah. What can I say except you're welcome
It
for
was
these glob
James
points.
a couple years ago that wrote an entire glob Pokemon song. It was so good. We still have it saved on our hard drive somewhere.
Oh yeah. This dude asleep? This dude's asleep.
He's
I'm gonna leave him
chill,
alone.
yeah.
Yeah, never kill someone in their sleep. That's rude.
Rude. I'll either that's the word you go for.
It is.
Okay, ready, go.
Haha, got him.
And we're
Oh,
gonna
I thought you
go
were
this
about
way.
to die.
Oh god, this is a small area. Ow! Oh, there's another one. He tried to bite me. Oh! Oh my god! I'm gonna die. Kick him. There we go. Okay, we're good.
Kill them in their sleep so their dreams last forever.
You're doing them a favor if it's not a nightmare. Okay.
There's the onion dude.
Yeah, there he is.
Now is he stuck here?
Oh ho! Ah, where did you come from? Splendid news, I tell you.
Me being here, splendid news, or what is he referring to?
Ah, so you see my plight. Yes, indeed. I've
Much
run up
too
against
plump.
a wall, or a ball to be precise. I'm afraid I'm a bit too tough to be outrunning those things. So here I sit in quite a pickle, but who knows? Perhaps we'll have another development.
This dude's too pure for this world. I don't think this is illusionary. Nope, I got bamboozled. So this guy was basically saying he's stuck here because there is a contraption in his way. And the noise that we've been hearing has been from that. Ooh,
Is this
that was
gonna
close.
be like a theme? Like he's always gonna be trapped and you have to keep doing things so you can get him to progress while you progress?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, time this. Okay, here we go, here we go.
It's like Indiana Jones.
It pretty much, yeah. I think I may
So
get
does
hit
it not
here.
affect Comfy at all?
It affects him too.
Oh,
He's just
okay.
made his way up there.
Wow.
Oh.
He was coming at you.
No! Don't stop me! No! Move! I can't get in!
I can't move.
Oh, that was close. I don't know if it would hit me, but why chance it? I think this one's safe. Yes, okay. Ooh, that's a good ring. Let's wear that. It gives us armor. Okay, now that we have that, even though we're wearing basically rags, we're a little more durable. There's two of them now. Okay, there's two boulders. We're gonna have to take care of that. I love that man too, Kitty. He's precious and I want to protect him.
Don't die.
Okay.
Those loves onions.
I love onions. All kinds of onions, except red, unless they're cooked.
Oh,
Unfortunately, in a lot of cuisine, they'll add red onions on the side, like raw sliced red onions,
I
to help
love that.
taper
Dude.
heat or any other strong flavors. I know you love that, New. She loves it so much, and I can't. I had a teriyaki red onion. Ah! I ran into the boulder.
all right. I changed the direction. You're safe.
Okay, cool.
Wait, wait. No! Why did you do that?
You're
Why
right.
did
You're
you
safe. Uh huh.
I don't know.
9
Okay,
times.
for real, no jokes. I really did change it. I really, really did. And then it just, like, shot the boulder towards you anyway and forced the thing out of my hand.
Well, thanks.
I swear I turned it. What the hell? Oh, that is unfortunate.
Let me go revive myself.
So there's a couple ways you can get glob points. It's not necessarily, it is pretty random, but it's based on like when you're watching the stream as well as when you chat in stream. Those are the two, like, I guess, passive ways.
There's another way. It's there's several other ways.
Yeah. For instance, if you donate, you get points that way. If you attend Discord community events, you get points that way. And sometimes we obviously give them away for like death predictions or random trivia related things, or whenever we feel like it. You know, like Oprah gives away cars, we give away glob points.
We're basically the same.
Yeah.
Trying to get these guys lined up. Step on the thing.
Little Mao Kitty. I look forward to seeing what you posted in Discord after stream.
Ooh, me too. Oh, these guys,
And yeah, Hyper, you donated to us pretty recently, so yeah, you got some glob points for that.
yeah, even though you were memeing, you were getting them points.
Meme or not, we'll take it.
Hope you enjoy them. Okay, Comfy, where's your... There it is.
The same place.
To the pixel. So that's how I got rich. That's so funny. Okay, what did we learn last time?
That you have to fix all of your own problems.
That's right. So I'll take the lead.
I'm so upset. I'm actually upset. I really did change it.
I believe you. So
I
what
don't
Comfy's...
know why. I don't know why it shot the way it wasn't saying it was going to.
And
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
Robbie, welcome back. It has been a while.
How's it going? Just gonna leave that there. You got this, right,
Do you
Comfy?
like Dark Souls?
We got foozies. No problem.
Oh yeah, do you like Dark Souls, Robbie? I hope so. 'Cause that's what we got up on the... Woo! That's close. That's what we got up on the menu. That's what we're serving. There we
He
go.
hit me with that. Excuse
well,
me.
Ah! Why? Why would you do that to me again?
Ooh, Robbie's beating all the Dark Souls.
Stuff is not going how I expect it to.
You've beaten all of the Dark Souls? Oh, I just saw the chat come in on my side. My chat's a little slow.
Which one's your favorite?
Ooh,
Come on,
that's a
say
great
two. Come on,
question.
say two. Come on.
I think you already changed this, so I think we're good.
Go for it.
My favorite's probably... I want to say it's this one, but honestly, it's probably number 3.
Three for sure, dude. Come on.
I think 3 does a lot of great things.
Robbie thinks the second. Or Robbie's saying the second for him.
Wow.
The second one, nice.
Rare pick.
I quite
Nice.
enjoyed the second one.
Me too. I enjoyed the fight clubs.
I'm sure they were great. I didn't get too much into it.
This is my first time experiencing Dark Souls, like, in its entirety. Like, us starting the series.
And Serpent Greatsword?
So I don't have a favorite.
Not yet, you don't.
And hey, Hyper, hello. What happened to Rob, main? Isn't, like, Rob in Smash? I don't think Rob's in Dark Souls.
I think maybe in reference to that. Damn it.
In reference to the damn it. Got it.
Oh.
Puppy's dead again.
Yeah, I lived, but not by much. So this is the thing that he said he
Man.
moved. This contraption. It basically pole vaults these things, or like vaults these things in a certain direction, and that's what we've been dealing with. So I need to move it in a direction where it's not going to hurt us anymore. I think is this way.
Yeah. Man.
Oops, I didn't mean to move it again. Because you're sticking your sword in the snack guy's ass. Snack guy? Tasty, huh? No, I know you meant snake. Yeah, backstabs are really good in this game because not only does it do a lot of damage, but it also makes you immune to taking any damage for the duration of the animation. So they're pretty worth it to go for, as long as you have enough space to get around the enemy. So you're gonna be seeing, you'll be seeing and have been seeing a lot of that. This is where originally that boulder was coming down. Now it's not. We don't have to worry about it.
Entirely sure how the best way to get back to you.
Going through it, I guess.
I will see you at the next bonfire. You're actually pretty close to it.
Yeah, I am. Pretty close. There's one
So
more
you know what?
bonfire, and then
I
there's the
will
boss.
go. Yeah, I'll go to the next areas, and then.
What? Oh no! No!
You have officially hit 10 deaths.
10 deaths.
Well, I guess I'll go back to where we were.
I guess. Oh. Something must have turned the lever back that I wasn't accounting for.
That's the way to do it, Shadow. Rich on life.
You'll always have something to be excited about if you go in with that mindset. That's a Pogger's mindset.
And yeah, Shadow wasn't able to join the dead predictions yesterday, but via Discord today, he said 12 for you. So you're about to.
Pretty good.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I would have to not die at all just for the brownie points. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I say we got a few more coming down the pipeline.
You've already had
Personally-
more dead today than yesterday.
Personally, I think you're gonna have a pretty rough time with the Bed of Chaos.
Yeah, maybe. There's not really a good way to choose it, but that's like the weirdest, worst boss in the game, in my opinion. The only one that I don't
Far
like.
and away, the worst designed boss of any Souls game. It is so bad. It's unfun, unfair. It's there's nothing good about that boss.
Don't let
nothing.
it control you.
Not even the way it looks. It doesn't even look cool.
And Dark Iron, that's gross. Yucky. Ew. Kitty, you notice when you got faster and better at drawing, the time you spent spacing out has increased.
You're still winning though, because your art definitely has improved since we've met you for sure.
I can definitely relate to that with other things. As I get better at stuff, I feel almost like I've deserved to space out, but then I don't get more things done. Like, I don't get to enjoy me getting better at something.
I constantly am wondering what Dose is up to sometimes.
Believe me, I've been doing it a lot less.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die to this freaking snake.
Excuse me.
I kind of have to give myself a little, like, jolt to get, like, focused again. And that feeling that I get when I accomplish something in a much quicker, more efficient time than before, use that as fuel to get another thing done. Because if I feel good about that, then there's only more good feelings on the way. But only if I can actually keep up with it. If I don't, I'm just going to end up feeling bad. I don't want that. I don't think spacing out and just, like, feeling proud of myself in the moment is really all that good in the long run. But that's how I kind of handle it.
So
Noosh
you're-
doesn't really have that problem.
No, when I'm in work mode, I'm in work mode and super freaking focused. I think I was like conditioned this way.
Yeah,
Care about Logan?
not really.
Because this is where we would start.
Not important.
Alright.
I love that your spacing out is 1 million budget animated movie, Shadow. That is some high quality spacing out you've got going on there.
Very nice. Kind of jealous.
It's actually really hard for me to take a break from like when I'm in work mode. Doze is the one who like, he's been getting me to take more breaks by giving me the Switch with Animal Crossing already loaded. And I'm like, oh look, my island needs me. But even then, the reason Animal Crossing feels different for me is that I feel productive in the game. I'm doing things that make, you know, like little tasks or whatever, just like I would in my work life of getting things done of like this long list that I have. It's good though that I take the breaks, but I struggle a lot with it. As for what I've been watching on Netflix, last night finished watching the new season of You. Not recommended for lots of children. Lots of dark stuff.
Lots of dark, mature themes.
Yeah, but it was so good.
Captivating, really.
Doza was watching it with me too, and yeah, we were only gonna watch one episode before we went to bed, but it was so good. We just finished up. We only had like 2 episodes left anyway, so we just finished the entire season. And man, that ending, I've been thinking about it all day because it's so interesting. I can't wait to see what they do next, and it's confirmed that there's going to be another season.
I thought they were going to end it.
No, it's too good to end it.
Oh, you got hit by that.
And 11.
Oh. Neat. Neat.
Aha!
Super awesome. Love it.
Ah!
It's good to know I'm not the only one who's... Like, I have people to share my frustration.
Is crab game like Squid Game? Hyper?
I've heard of it. I haven't.
haven't.
I don't know the first thing. Is it like a thing you play on... I don't even know where. I know nothing. I know nothing other than it's like Squid Game.
And Dark Iron, you're very unique to yourself, but there is never going to be anyone that's like you, just like any other individual. I don't think, like even twins, there's like even people that are super, super similar, like there's always going to be that unique thing about them individually as well.
I'm gonna die again. Ow.
And hey Matt, welcome back. How are you doing?
How's it going? No lightning is Wayhander +5. Going for the Claymore. Claymores for days. I'm gonna go back and just restart. I'm gonna get a better start on this.
Don't worry. I have a Lightning's Wayhander +5. I just can't use it.
It's a really, really big sword. I actually have the base as Wayhander. So it's like Claymore, just way bigger. But as you can see, it's got, because it's so big, it's also very hard to use. Especially in tight places like the place we're in right now.
I couldn't very well play this game without having a base cannon on me.
Oh, of course not. People in the community refer to this Wayhander as the base cannon. It's just one of those, like, just a big ass sword, and that's why everyone loves it. Everyone loves it just because it's a big ass sword. And nothing more.
Welcome back, Potato.
Reason for me.
Potato, how's it going?
Just hanging out at the mall with the homies. Let's go. I haven't hung out at the mall in forever. I do all my shopping online now.
I didn't really do the whole, like, instead of the mall, I did the whole, like, shopping center, shopping strip kind of hangout.
Okay.
So it was, like, a lot of outdoors, and then walking into stores.
Walla? No, not
And
even Walla.
Hyper, we
Pantera?
find ourselves listening to music from back in the day as well. That's not necessarily popular or mainstream, but that's okay. We like what we like, and we're proud of it.
Exactly. I don't need to keep up with it to feel cool.
Mink.
In fact, when Noosh and I first met, and one of the obviously beginning topics of getting to know each other is, what kind of music do you listen to?
Yep.
And I said EDM. Now, what she thought EDM was a little different than what I.
Because I used to go to EDM festivals.
Yeah, like she actually went to EDM festivals, and she's like, "Oh, what artist do you like?" And I'm like, "Like, how do I say you probably never heard of it without sounding like a pretentious jerk?"
But we eventually, like, you know, have gone to festivals together now since those early conversations.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was just so natural because, like, we worked together and we would constantly be listening to our own music when we weren't talking or working. So, music
Exactly.
was a great gateway conversation.
I like to think of it as such, and eventually we would go to our own EDM concert together.
Yep.
So it was great having, like, that to bond over. Get out of here. Bye.
I never really did the whole concert thing. I was more about music festivals than concerts because it was more of an experience than just sitting and watching.
Yeah, I tried to do the whole concert thing in, like, high school, but it just wasn't
No, I prefer being immersed into my music.
same. I'm not really big on like large crowds where there's really only one thing to do.
Yeah. And hey, Kessler, how are you doing today?
How's it going, Kessler? Welcome back.
The Bone Zone.
There's no undead here except for us. Everybody else is just a giant scaly snake person.
Of course, we've heard of Skrillex Hyper. Doza has too.
Yeah. Boy, when he blasted onto the scene, when he Skrillexed.
He Skrillexed hard.
Oh, God. Ouch. I need to get out of here. Get up. Oh, okay, we're fine.
Midweek naps on a Wednesday just hits different. Good for you, Kessler.
Very nice. In fact, we've been wanting to take one of those too.
We, well, early tomorrow morning, because of time zones of people overseas and stuff, there's this really big, like, collaboration project that we're working on with, like, people from, like, 5 different countries. And it's really cool to be a part of this. But our meetings are, like, really early in the mornings on Thursdays. So I am not completely prepared for this meeting tomorrow that we have. And I am planning to either stay up late tonight after stream to work on it or wake up super early tomorrow. Like, when I say super early, I mean, like, wake up at 2 and, like, get prepared for this call kind of thing. So we'll see how the night goes. So no naps right now.
No, unfortunately not. Too much going on.
Potato, absolutely. Yeah, like, Shane, I like that you said that Potato makes you want to work, because he do be putting out the work with his edits and things. And his hustle. Like, he does lots of, oh my gosh, this entire, like, last year, like, when he was working to get his Switch, he would kind of update us here, and I loved that. I never had, like, at his age, like, you know, worked for something like that way other than school or academics, so it's cool to see.
I didn't even know where to begin with anything creative related, whether it be music or otherwise. I really just kind of enjoyed
games.
I played games.
And you have achieved things in games that a lot of people haven't, so there's always that.
I did put time in there,
yes.
And I did accomplish things in that
But you
sense.
never kind of knew that you could do, or I guess you didn't aspire for more than just, like, enjoying games, I guess? You didn't think that was an option.
Yeah, oh, aren't you cool? I never could think of anything recreationally as anything more than that. Which was sad. Please don't die. Please don't die. Oh my god.
I like how Kitty said, like, feeling kind of naughty. Like,
feeling kind of naughty might take down later.
No.
Wait, there's nothing over here.
It's an awesome achievement, Potato. Still super proud of you. Used to be on that hustle, like, even while watching streams or listening to us in the background, like, you would still be grinding away, and I appreciate that work ethic so much.
Envy it. Even, on occasion, from time to time.
Maybe you, but my work ethic's pretty up there.
Oh yeah, you're
well.
Great.
Not to, like, humble brag, but one of the things I do take pride in myself is my work ethic and my discipline. I always have been this way, and I will give myself that value because I've earned it.
Oh god.
There's a silent.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't want to
okay.
die. I got scared.
You've already died 11 times. What's a couple more?
Oh, yeah, but, like, we're really close to the, like, next safe area, I guess. They're the next checkpoint. So I don't want to, like, do something stupid.
Doza's not drinking, but yep, he is rocking a skirt.
I am, yeah. It's a pretty good skirt. It's got a lot of great stats, so just take my word for it. It's for the stats, but also it's kind of fire. It's pretty good.
Speaking of fire, it's really hot.
Oh, right. I should be careful. There's something rolling.
Watch it.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Ah! Pain.
I can't get past it.
Oh my god, that was stupid of me. I shouldn't have tried. Okay, now we can get past. There's a giant throwing literal fired boulders at us.
Ooh, that's exciting,
I'm going for
Potato.
this.
I hope you enjoyed that to its fullest on your days off.
You missed the bonfire.
Oh, right. 4-day weekend. Jealous.
We just had one.
I know! I want it again! It's like when you get the taste of something and you just want more of it.
It's hard coming back from it though. Like we've been so swamped since our 4-day weekend that I don't even know if it's worth taking breaks.
Yeah, that's the downside of it all.
It seems like when you tell like people like we're gonna take a break from everything, they just come up with all of these other things they want to do while you're like taking your break.
Yeah, like they take it as a free pass. They're like, oh, I can really just focus on what can I give them? Let's overload you.
Yes.
This will be fun, right? Everyone has fun getting overloaded. Where's this dang bonfire? I know I passed it up.
You hella passed it up. I don't know what you're...
Hey.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
You should get this shortcut.
Oh, could you imagine?
Oh yeah, tomorrow is Veterans Day. That makes sense. That's a federal holiday, right? For everybody?
I think so. It's locked.
What
And
you
what's
mean
Friday?
it's locked?
It's locked. What is Friday? There's something
Man.
special for Friday?
Unless they're giving Thursday and Friday off for like a lot of people, but I'm not sure.
Couldn't get the bonfire with me around anyway.
Oh, you're right. We just gotta beat the boss.
No, Hyper still has school though. I guess it depends.
Really?
I don't remember. Is it? I think it's Memorial Day that people get off, not Veterans Day.
Oh.
Or is it? Well, obviously 4th of July. But
I
it's
just
the
don't
summer.
see. I just don't remember. Like I would assume Veterans Day is off.
I don't know. We don't really do like. Since working for ourselves, we kind of like
Ow.
figure out our own days off when it comes to holidays. It's not like, you know, whatever the government says or whatever your private company says.
True.
So it's like Kessler, he has tomorrow off for Veterans Day, but not Friday.
Oh my god.
Kitty. Good luck with your class that you're late to. And have a good one.
We killed the guy who was throwing stuff at us. To have a nice sleep. Yes.
Class.
Nice class.
Kitty was supposed to be in class right now, but was watching stream and forgot.
Kitty. I don't have anything. I was gonna pretend like I did, but I don't. Don't forget to tell them to like and subscribe.
Uh-huh.
Why have class? Cancel it. Have the whole class just watch us.
I didn't like evening classes. I did have a really late, like in college, I had one late organic chemistry lab on Tuesdays and Thursdays, like at around 7:30, like in the night, and I hated it. But it was the only availability with all the other courses I was taking.
I think I only took... No, I never took night classes. I was definitely at school for long hours. The latest I ever left school was like probably 11.
Nah, wait, I took later class. I didn't like waking up in the morning, so it worked for me. But not that late. I hated it. And oh my gosh, Piper. Of course I remember learning about immigration. Of course.
Got government class. And politics class. But not a whole lot, personally, from what I remember. Boss time, by the way. He can throw little shockwaves with his axe.
Safest spots are right here.
Right, yeah, classic.
Yeah, alright.
There's lots of characters that break the fourth wall. Pretty common.
It happens.
I quite enjoy when it's done
Like,
properly.
yeah. There's definitely a wrong way to do it. Oh, hitting him. He's gonna topple over.
I don't know this joke, Hyper, so feel free to tell me what it is. If you want, I don't know.
Why is this guy falling?
Wow.
We actually
Amazing.
haven't played Minecraft in months, Dark Iron. For a while there, we were trying to get back into it because we do have Minecraft servers in our Discord server for people to, you know, play on. But with our schedules, it's just so hard to make time for it right now.
Yeah.
And admittedly, I'm still not that into Minecraft as Doza and others are. I much prefer other games.
Yeah, I get that. I think games that have like a thing to work towards, a little more transparent, a little easier.
We've also never tried just creative mode in Minecraft, which I think I might be able to get into, but I don't know. I don't want to really force myself too much.
The dude fell. We win.
Nice.
I think every time we talk about Minecraft, I'm like, what am I supposed to be doing? Or like whenever we play, it's like, what do I need to be doing right now? Beat the boss, though. That I know what to do.
Something about the real Dark Souls or something.
The real Dark Souls starts here. Yeah. Yeah, we beat the tutorial. Now the real Dark Souls starts.
Yep, that was the tutorial. Now we can actually play the game.
That's a long-ass tutorial.
Yeah.
It's like trying to level up in an MMO.
I hated when professors would just read off the same PowerPoint they've already given to us, or like read directly from the book that you can read yourself. Lame.
Colleges that were, I think that it's more common with research colleges. And
Most, well, I shouldn't say most, I don't know. I went to a research university.
yeah, their priorities are that. And sometimes that spills over with their professors, which means that their professors are there to do the research, and they have to do teaching because they're a professor, and that's...
The worst is when a professor writes their own book and uses that for their course, and then you have to buy their book. And then they just, like, read their book to you.
That was a constant.
Yep.
It was. You too, Comfy?
Oh yeah.
That
Happened. It was my managerial economics class. I think that class was really hard. Like, it was just difficult content, and then the professor was exactly that. So it didn't really help.
Wow, he must have been really good at managerial economics, making all of his students buy his book.
Well, like Kessler said, the worst is when they brag about their book.
Oh, yeah, that happens all the time.
It is quite the accomplishment to publish a book.
You are a rare visitor. Welcome to the lost city of Anorlando, Chosen Undead. If you seek Lord Gwyn's
Hey, I saw
exit here,
like the phantom of me
straight on
swinging around in this
If you are the
room
chosen
on
one,
the stream. That's kind of
revelation shall
cool.
visit thee.
Ooh,
What follows
creepy.
thereafter depends upon you.
Can I do this? No, of course not.
What
It is a
what am
girl,
I?
yes.
Well, I am the keeper of the bonfire. If not for me, what beacon would there be in this lost city? A gatekeeper and a guide.
I do like her golden
That is
look.
my calling.
There is a way to get her armor.
For you to wear?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who would go with you.
What? I'm gorgeous.
Uh-huh.
Look at me.
That face, the mask.
The nipple.
Okay.
No. We can level up here again. We need health. I'm just pumping health. Okay, level 46.
Damage.
No, I need to be the one who doesn't die.
So now that the real Dark
That's
Souls
fair.
has begun, what are you guys gonna do next?
So now that we're here in Anne Orlando, it would be cool if there's an area off. How do I explain it? This beautiful castle city place has many secrets, and one of those secrets I want to try and target tonight. Now, it's not a big deal. I can't get through all of it, but I think it'd be really cool.
Well, go on, get.
I better go on and be getting there, but there is a treasure.
I don't think our educators, teachers, professors get paid enough. It is sad that they have to like do these other things. But on the flip side, tenured professors who make the most money are some of the laziest people I've ever met.
Yeah, tenure was created to like help and give back to the professors who have put in the time.
But then
they
get
abuse it.
Yeah, exactly. So I wish the teachers and educators and stuff that actually put a lot into stuff would get paid what they rightfully deserve.
I'm right there with you, Noosh.
For sure.
My mom's a teacher. I
She
wish
does not get paid enough.
No, I wish she did. She just doesn't. And unfortunately, that's true for a lot of teachers. Most, I would say.
And most tenured professors have TAs or teacher's assistants that are usually grad school students who do way more work than the professor themselves.
Yeah, I can't tell you, like...
do not get paid for it.
If there was a day I wasn't going to see a professor, it was on test day.
It was just a TA dealing with everything.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh, second swing. Gets me every time.
All of this being said, if someone paid for me to go to school constantly for the rest of my life and take all the courses that I wanted in the world, I'd do it.
That would be the dream for you, huh?
Just to keep learning about things I want to and not have to worry about money for it, yes.
Ooh. Guys, you see how this is moving ever so slightly? Hold on. It's gonna do it. I swear it moved.
Just open it.
See? I don't think so.
You're not gonna open it?
Nope.
Yeah, you just... Okay, it's a tongue.
It's not just a tongue.
It's... Well, it's a whole thing, but mostly I see tongue.
It's a very deadly enemy. I know the name of this one, actually. This one's a mimic. How could I ever forget? Oh, we staggered him. Yo. He's particularly dangerous because he'll eat you and he'll do a ton of damage and you can't do anything about it. But as long as you stay out of his range or stay out of his grab, it ain't too bad. He'll also kick you like a soccer ball.
This is gross. It has a voice.
Yeah. It does. It's just like...
Milk
Ooh.
those grants as long as you can, kitty. Live that best life of just learning and absorbing all.
Yes, do that as much as you can.
There's a reason why, like, I added on another major and a minor and all this stuff because I wanted to stay in school for as long as I could, but I also wanted to move on with the rest of my life.
It's important to do so.
But we still, you know, anytime there's an opportunity to take, like, free courses, like, when the pandemic started, like, there were actually college level, like, even from Ivy Leagues, like Harvard and Princeton and stuff, they were releasing coursework and course, like, you know, resources and things for free. And I was like, hells yeah, those are expensive universities. I want to get in on that.
That's truly amazing, really. Oh man, a gargoyle. But this one's tougher.
Ooh, Kessler, that's a good point too. Not just about the money, but the grades. Like, I just want to learn for the sake of learning. Let's not take tests. That would work for me too.
Oh, where are you going? I wish that everything wasn't just around only tests.
Yeah.
I think I would have done a lot better that way. Off with your tail,
sure.
buddy.
If you're not sure what you want to do, Shane, when it comes to wanting to do something creative in this moment, how about like making a list of all the things that come to mind and then narrowing it down? Possibly? Or is it that like nothing's coming to mind?
Oh. I would just look for things that inspire you. Look at other creators that create things that you enjoy, and see what sparks your interest. Help me help! I'm dying. Okay, you're just gonna do all this damage to him, huh?
Yes, sir.
Even with dealing with the burnout though, Kessler, I'm glad you got your master's and finished it. Because it's hard. I've seen so many people who, you know, work towards it and never end up finishing. Because of burnout or just whatever else they're dealing with. Because it's hard, especially depending on what masters you're getting or what you're trying to do. It's not anything like undergrad.
I assume not.
I mean, it's hard to get into a master's program in the first place, too.
Yeah, that I do know. I've actually applied to a master's program and I did not get in, even with a recommendation from a long tenured professor. I was like, wow, I put in all this effort and it amounted to nothing. I'm gonna go do something else. So, but to be fair, I didn't have the best GPA. But I think like hard schooling in that sense just isn't really for me. Did you get it? Did you get the bad stares? Comfy, did you teach it a lesson?
Didn't. I don't think it learned its lesson actually.
Ugh.
The current job market, at least here in the United States, is pretty wild right now. Not only is it hard to find a job, but there's also like the whole great resignation happening where people are choosing to leave their corporate jobs or like their regular 8 to 5 jobs to try to do their own thing, which is very, you know, commendable. I think it's amazing, but it's interesting to see how there are so many spots still need filling that no one wants to fill too. That kind of helps society function as a whole.
There will always be jobs out there that other people don't want to do.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, that was scary.
So Shane's dealing with, I'm not getting a spark for anything I can think of. It's like wanting to eat something but don't know what.
Ooh.
Definitely know that feeling.
That's almost a daily.
But even in that case, when we want to eat something but we don't know what, we list out all of the options and kind of narrow it down. Because there's always options, you know, even for creating something or doing something. Like, if I have some free time, what am I going to do in that moment with that free time? Well, I could work, I could draw, I could dance, I could work out, I could, you know, like, if you list all the things and narrow it down to what you would want at that moment. Kessler, no, what did you do?
What happened?
I don't know, Streamlabs.
Yikes.
I'm not sure.
That's always like the follow-up, like, oh, what do they say?
Yeah, but I don't know, it could just be Streamlabs acting up. I can't think of Kessler saying something so profane. Apparently grades are bad.
The worst. I'm so glad Comfy's here to like use his spellcaster magic on these guys.
You put your GPA and it like took you out. Dang. That's so weird. What? I don't know why I would do that.
That's so random.
I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know. That just seems like such a what? Ow.
Oh, good traits.
Oh god. Not out here trying to get a GameStop trade, which is every trade I feel in this game. Except one where I beat a boss. That's the only other time. I don't think I need to be here right now. We march onward.
Forward. Please, let me. Oh.
Oh, you just slipped through. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Why not? All right.
Streamlabs breaking out the Latin.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah, I get it now. Yeah, I know Latin.
Do you really?
No.
You just know what the reference was, but I actually took Latin for a few years and I loved it.
In Texas high schools, you either take generally Latin or Spanish. They have this way of weeding out the smart kids and sticking them in the Latin.
I thought you got a choice. Did you not get a choice?
It didn't feel like one.
Oh.
No, I'm pretty sure it was like a intelligence-based thing. I don't really know how they measured it.
Your high school just gets worse and worse the more you talk about it.
That's because it sucks.
Really bad.
Yeah, Comfy went to the same high school.
Yeah.
I got to choose what language I wanted.
This guy needs to like stop jumping around. Oh my.
Ooh, that was chunky.
We doing damage.
He's dead. Oh,
Got the crystal magic weapon, bro.
Got the halberd, the shield, and the helm. My goodness.
The whole set.
The whole set. I'm not going to use any of it.
Latin is a dead language, mostly because it's not spoken, you know, conversationally these days.
I wonder agree with that, except for medics.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's used still in the medical world a lot. Knowing the basis of it will help you a lot if you're going to work in a hospital setting.
You know, Comfy took Latin.
Healthcare.
Take that as you will. Is he smarter than me?
Did you enjoy it? It's just taking Latin doesn't make you smarter than someone.
Yeah, well, I went to a toxic high school where they made me feel certain ways about certain things.
Man, screw your school.
Yeah. The only good part about Latin was having that particular teacher.
Yeah.
He was cool.
Yeah, they did have an amazing Latin teacher.
I enjoyed it for the most part. Like, actually learning the language was kind of awful, but everything that came with it was pretty cool. Like, all the trips we went to and little competitions, and we did this thing, was it like Kotamin or something was that what it was called? I don't remember. It's basically like,
when you competed against other schools.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
but
my school would crush your school.
Yeah, definitely.
I remember that.
Yep.
I'm handling a 3v1, but I mean, we can keep talking about Latin. I never got a chance to like enjoy that. And every Spanish teacher was ass. at my school. So, like, it was just me being jealous for, like, 3 years.
Shane, I'm sorry that you didn't have, like, an option. You just had to do Spanish. I took French when I was in boarding school for a couple of years, but it was never an option here in Texas for any of the schools I went to. It was always Spanish or Latin, like Doza was saying.
I know some public schools that were really big, they even had French.
Here?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
Whoa.
Hyper, what languages are you going to be able to take next year? I see you wrote Spanish, French, and you forgot what. Like, do you know which one you want to take?
Humpy knows a bit of Japanese, don't you?
I do.
You do.
Actually know more Japanese than I do Spanish after living in Texas all my life.
We all still have to go to Japan someday.
Yeah, we do. Oh, nice set. I want to do that. I want to live my best life, and I think Japan is part of it. I know Japan is part of it.
Yeah, me too. You just gotta have me along to help you through the streets.
Mm-hmm. Basically, yeah. So you see this beautiful painting here, this massive, beautiful piece of artwork?
Uh-huh.
It's a little sussy.
What's sus about it?
Well, if you take a close look and examine it,
Press
the art
A.
connoisseur that we are, thanks to Animal Crossing.
I
Wait,
think
what?
you have to get rid of me.
Oh, I have to get rid of you. Okay. I get rid of you by using this.
And I'm glad, Kessler, that Streamlabs didn't block your comment now that you edited it, I guess. That's really good. Those are some awesome grades.
The contraption does not move? Why? What?
See, if schools here did Hindi or Telugu, I would have taken those just because I already knew it as well, but they don't. They don't offer Asian languages.
Never went back to the asylum.
Oh, then we'll do this later.
Yeah, we have to do it later. In fact, we can't do it now.
We'll go to
So
the
we should go to the
painting
asylum.
later. Yeah. Okay.
Unless you want to just do the boss of this place, but that's
I think so. Let's do the boss of this place.
ordeal.
Let's just keep moving forward.
Okay. In that case, when you get to this switch ahead of you, take it down, not back up.
Okay. I'll grab that bonfire.
When it comes to languages,
I can teleport to that one.
I don't know which one would be easier. It kind of depends on what you're looking for, because you're going to be the one who has to take the class, you know? Like, do you think French would be easier for you, or Spanish, or what would you want to use more as well?
I think Spanish is an easy language. Because there are certain rules that it abides by that are easy to understand. So once you understand that, it's about knowing what the words mean. So the sentence structure of Spanish is pretty straightforward. Not hard. It's an easier language than English. But unfortunately, I grew up learning English, so it makes everything else much harder. Because I have to essentially unlearn stuff.
Yeah, because I had a different perspective. Growing up in my household, I learned 3 languages simultaneously as I was learning English. So I feel like when learning other languages, on top of that, I have a better... Because I started off so young, it's a little bit easier for me to pick up other ones. But you have to really make the decision for yourself, because what's easy for me is not going to be easy for you.
Yeah, that's true. I think it takes a different type of, like, thought process to if you really want to learn language.
Kitty yelled weeb at
Oh
the
no, I
screen
summoned you. I'm
and would
sorry.
like
I didn't
to
activate the
apologize.
bonfire. What? Really?
Yeah.
I have to send Comfy back home so I can activate this.
No.
Doza's family, like, some of them speak Spanish really well.
It's like it's in school, they only taught what they considered was proper Spanish, and this was Spanish that specifically is spoken in Spain. Now, I don't have to assume that any of y'all are geological experts to know that Mexico is a little bit closer to Texas than Spain. So that being said, I felt like I was wasting my time.
Alright, so quick news, say I like Doza in 3 languages. I'm gonna say I love Doza because I say it on the regular. So I love dosa, English. मैं dosa से बहुत प्यार करती. I love dosa in Hindi. Nenu dosa kuchana preminstananu. My pronunciation's a little choppy on that because I don't use it all the time, but that's I love dosa in Telugu. There you go.
I don't even know how to say I love you in Spanish.
Te amo, right? Like,
I guess. I think so. Te amo, Nush.
Te amo, dosa. I don't really know Spanish, but yeah, those
Comfy
are...
help.
So, like, Telugu is a language from South India in the state of Andhra Pradesh, which is where my family is from. But nationally, the language of Hindi is more prominent. And technically, Hindi and Urdu, which Urdu is spoken in South Asia as well, is very similar, but there's like a different like dialect a little bit to it. But I can understand when people speak Urdu to me, or Hindi to me, or Telugu to me.
You know, they say people who know more than one language, even not even fluently, just to know them, is an innate mark of their intelligence.
Yeah.
She said humbly.
Honestly, though, it's really, I grew up in it, is why, like, you know, at home, even to this day, actually, every time I talk to my mom, she gets on me for this, but my pronunciations in Telugu are getting really bad, but it's because I don't talk in it every day. Ever since moving in with Toza, I don't really have access to more people who speak other languages, so it's primarily English around here.
Yeah, and then to complicate things further, not complicate necessarily, but to not really help in that particular matter, most of the movies that we see, contraption does not move, okay?
Are in Hindi.
Are in Hindi, yeah.
Yeah, and which is more popular than the other one, but I want to keep the other one alive too. Like, the only way I communicate with my grandma is in Telugu. And she gets on me for my pronunciations too, and she's like, you're just very Americanized. And I'm like, I'm so sorry, I just need practice. Like, I need to just go back to India for like a month and I'll be fine.
You'll get there.
Yeah.
I've always really excited about... you know how when you hang around a certain group of people, and I don't mean like even from different countries. I mean like even if you had got a new friend group in the middle of college or something.
Yeah.
Certain things that they tend to say or certain ways that they say it.
It becomes like a community thing.
Yeah, you like kind of pick up on it. You start saying those things.
So while in boarding school, sometimes it was easier for me to go to a family friend's house, like for days off and stuff, instead of flying back to like the US, just because it was overseas. And when I used to do that, that family was Gujarati, so they speak Gujarati, like the language. They're from the state of Gujarat in India, and I actually picked up their language while being there. So even today, if someone were to speak in Gujarati, I can understand what they're saying. So and they're completely different languages. Like, India actually has like 28 national languages, and they're all like completely different. It's not different dialect, it's actually their own thing. They look different, they're said differently. Some people get that confused. They're like, no, you just know like Indian. It's like, Indian's not a thing, it's not a language.
Like speaking American.
Exactly. American's not a language, English is.
That's so silly. Like no one thinks you speak British.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you speak British.
It's just English, but it sounds nicer. And I only say that because I'm American, and anything that isn't American immediately sounds nicer.
And Dark Iron, we haven't seen the actual features from Among Us yet, but yesterday during stream, people were, I think Shane had gone through the different roles and updates, so we know about them. We just haven't experienced it or seen it yet.
First time.
Yeah. But we hope to soon play some Among Us in Discord and see what's up.
Whoa! I'll take an invite to that.
Right, only 28. And English is actually one of India's national languages as well. Ooh. People like worry about like going to, you know, foreign countries and not understanding how to get around, but a lot of signs and stuff, especially in the developed cities, do have English, considering the British did control us for quite a while.
Sure did. Okay,
surprised we're taking the lead here.
Yeah, this is a pretty tough part because they have these arrows that are giant and they knock you around, and as you can see, we don't really have a whole lot of wiggle room. Oh, he shield bashed me. Yes!
I don't know about tomorrow, Potato, but maybe Friday or Saturday we can do some rounds of Among Us in Discord. For us.
Double parry, bro!
No!
I heard a scream. Are you okay?
Are you dead?
No!
Damn it!
Yeah, he's dead.
Only one of us made it through. I knew somebody was gonna die there. That part of the game is infamous. Now, I know I didn't do it justice because I crushed it.
You
But-
see?
Oh my god.
I'm upset.
There is a difference between American English and British English, though. Not only just like spelling and stuff. Hey, look, your friend's there.
Good. You can have it where he's not here, and it's sad, but I'm glad that he's here.
One of the hardest things for me when like writing papers when I got sent to boarding school was including the U for like words like color.
Anytime you see my brilliantly shining signature,
I'm glad that you never got like
you left me with quite an impression.
the metric ruler on the wrist, right?
No, they do not hit you in boarding school.
Okay, I don't know.
This isn't the olden days.
If I didn't have that, I think you have
In my mom's era,
They used to hit you with a meter stick.
if you went to like a Catholic school with strict nuns, you
Got physically hurt.
yeah,
You really are fond of chatting.
if you misbehave.
If I didn't
Nah,
have
we
that, I think you have
boarding school was a different beast.
Oh no, dear me. Pretend you didn't hear that.
Oh, so cute. This guy thinks we have feelings for him. We kind of do.
I'm almost there.
Good. I'm gonna use up some souls and level up a little bit while you're on your way.
The paddle, no.
Oh, that's even older. That's like my grandparents' time, probably. I'm sure that was a thing. Have you ever like heard anybody getting paddled, Noosh?
In the movies, but not in real life.
Yeah, I feel like those. Yeah, that's the only way I've ever like heard of that. I know there's that really like popular old Simpsons meme, like that's a paddling.
I mean, The Simpsons is like Homer is constantly strangling Bart like every episode.
Yeah, they kind of like played into that whole like,
It's okay to hurt your kids.
yeah, look at this, right? If you
My
do
kids never age.
Also that, yeah. I remember when the iPhone started becoming popular, and there was an episode about that. And it was funny because like Lisa was so excited to stand in line for one, and like get the Apple iPhone with, or maybe it wasn't even an iPod, I don't know, but it was an Apple something. And it was an episode totally dedicated to that. And it's funny because like 90s Lisa would have been
Against, or like not really into it.
no, she would have probably she probably would have been against it. She was like all activist and stuff. And
Yeah.
to kind of see that 180 was like, what? That was around the time I had stopped watching as well.
I got the iPod when it came out, but I did not switch over to an iPhone for a very long time. I stayed on to my BlackBerry that I loved because it made me feel like a business individual or something, like an adult, even though I was a kid. I was like, yes, BlackBerry. Let me use that BBM messenger thingy.
I was lucky that I was able to get an iPhone when it came out. So I was one of the cool kids for like a day. And then everyone else got one. Symbols of status, definitely a thing in my high school. If you had it, you were cool. If you didn't, well...
So your high school was Catholic school, so did they hate you or no?
No.
Okay. Apparently there's still some in Georgia with Catholic schools that hate you.
Oh, great. Wonderful.
They're not regulated.
No. And it's hard to because of the whole, like, church and state thing.
Yeah. And no worries, Shane. I hope you feel better soon. Take it easy. I've never actually been in Georgia outside of Atlanta's airport. So I don't know much about it. But I did watch like the entire season of Queer Eyes, like while they were stationed there.
That's pretty cool.
You watched it too.
That's pretty cool.
They're in Austin or Texas soon, right? For the new season? I'm excited.
I think one of them lives in Texas.
Oh.
I don't know what the current goings on are. I know that each of them are also like
Doing their own thing.
Yeah. Well, good for them. Dang, are we kind of OP for these guys?
No.
Like we are. We're doing great.
Are you guys hitting your goals for today for where you wanted to be in the game?
Due to the adjustment we made, yeah.
Nice.
We would have been if the thing that we intended to do was the thing that we were doing. So we're just doing something else. And so yeah, we're right on track. Right on track with where we think we need to be.
I don't think I really know a lot of people from Georgia. Know quite a bit from Florida though. Right underneath.
Got a lot of good armor down here.
And what's up, Hyper? I don't know what to guess right now. My mind's in like a million different places. And hey, Peter, welcome back.
Welcome
How are you
back.
doing?
You made it!
You are here.
You see how these chests have their, like, chain curled? Just so? Well, this one doesn't. I wonder why. Yep, that's a mimic.
And I'm on live chat. Those are you on live chat?
I've been on live chat.
Okay.
I live and die. I breathe, eat, and sleep live chat.
Sometimes
I
you
wake up in the
filter it.
morning and I'm like, live chat. I go to sleep at that and I'm like, live chat.
Okay.
But like, still intense.
You showed up when stream ended yesterday, Lamau. Well, I'm glad you made it today, Peter. How have you been? And Dark Iron, if you want to create videos, you know, YouTube's a great place to start. Look up how to make videos and figure out what resources you already have, because pretty sure if you have a computer or even the phone you're on or whatever device you're using, could probably create a video.
It's the barrier to entry is so low these days.
It really is.
Just start creating. Whatever. Anything. Doesn't matter what.
Kessler, yeah, so when it came to phones, I was probably one of the first people of my friend group to have a phone, but my parents traveled a lot, even as we were kids. When we were in elementary school, they actually used to take us out of school a lot so we could travel with them, which was a really cool experience for, a kid, right? But eventually got to the point where it was like, hey, you need to go to school and be in school for a certain amount of days. We can't keep pulling you out and traveling with you, so like, in order to communicate with my family, like I got a phone really early on. But it was primarily like a kid's phone that would be able to communicate really with emergency contacts and parents and brother, not really used for everything. But eventually we all, I think now like the whole family's on iPhones for the most part.
I didn't get a phone until 8th grade.
I've had one since elementary school.
It was a Nokia.
I remember the blue Nokia with the snake.
Yeah, but this one had color. I was pretty lucky to have color, so I had, not only did I have Snake, I also had Skydive.
No way.
And it was like a feeble attempt of like having a 3D game on a tiny ass phone from like way back in the day. But it held up okay. It even lived through dropping it 2 stories down.
Nice.
Yeah.
Peter, I'm so sorry you're still sick. I hope you feel better soon. I know you've been dealing with that for like all week basically and over the weekend. Are you taking anything? Like, have you seen the doctor perhaps, or are you just trying to like brave it out at home?
Did you confirm what it was? No, I don't remember exactly. I think there's a number of people that are sick.
Yeah, there's so many people sick right now in this community.
When are you gonna get healed, they can heal both of us.
I'll figure it out tomorrow for tomorrow. I realize I've been stuck with the same spell since the beginning of the game, and that needs to change. But William, what? Ever walk into a dive and immediately get seduced by the sexy singer in the red dress? Man, video games are magical. Is there a Who Killed Roger Rabbit video game? Why can't I attack this guy?
Bro, do something.
I couldn't attack.
I'll do everything for you, bro.
I couldn't attack, I swear. I was behind him the whole time.
Knock on wood, but I've never cracked the screen of my phone either. I'm very careful with them. I drop them all the time, but it's usually on our carpet or like on my bed or something.
My Nokia screen did not crack. It was, however, a little bit messed up. There were blue lines everywhere. Hey!
Onion.
Whatever can be done.
I don't know. I guess we'll have to figure it out for you.
You again. Let me guess. Were you repelled by the Silver Knights? Oh, don't be ashamed. 'Tis the fate of vanguards like you and I. I'll think of something. We can overcome this together. This is quite a fix. We'll need another 3, no, maybe 5 bodies. Quite a fix indeed.
It's kind of like the Michelin like dude, but for like Dark Souls.
Did you know? It's funny. Did you know that the Michelin tire company is the same company that gives out Michelin stars?
Yeah.
I did not know that till literally yesterday.
What? We've watched like documentaries talking about it.
I know, but like, I guess I missed the beginning where they said the Michelin tire company gives out stars for chefs. Apparently the origin now.
Go right.
Okay. I got you.
We have seen Disney shorts before Dark Iron. I don't remember them too much from when I was a kid, but now having Disney Plus, like sometimes watching some of the old school cartoon shorts is pretty fun.
These were things that like would air in between like commercial breaks, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Is this real?
And
think it's
Counselor,
real.
don't feel bad. A lot of people feel that way when they're sick. It's hard to feel like if you're already feeling hard motivated like during the regular day, like when you're sick, it's a whole other like thing you have to tackle.
Don't forget to talk to Zigmar.
Oh yeah, I gotta talk to them. Being sick, I feel even if it's just a fever for me, I'm immediately useless. I can't function at all.
He turns into a little baby.
I do.
Oh ho! What's on your mind, friend? Wait. You defeated those monsters?
Yeah, bro.
Fantastic. I'm saved. This knight of Katarina hereby commends you. Taste this as a token of my gratitude.
Ooh, what do we get? Tiny beings ring. I guess.
Gallantry entails great risks. Next time, give me a chance to come up with a plan.
This guy. He gave us a ring that slightly increases our health, and I won't be using it. But you know, yeah, that's what we do. We help out friends without expecting anything in return. Right, Noosh?
Yes. You
Yes.
should always want to help people without expecting anything in return. Just be kind. World Kindness Day is coming up. One of our clients asked me to create a graphic for them for World Kindness Day, and I'm like, do you really need me to do that? Why don't you just, like, you know, be kind that day?
It's a lot easier. Oh, God.
And Dark Iron, if you have a question, feel free to ask it.
Yeah,
we'll
go for
answer
it.
it.
I'm glad that I'm not the only one who feels that way, Kessler. I mean, I'm sad that you go through that too, but I'm not
It depends
alone.
on what kind of sick.
Any sick for me.
Well, yeah, for me, it depends on what kind. There are certain things I struggle with that I'm like, but I still get through work for the most part. Comes with that whole discipline thing.
What's that? Look at this guy trying to shoot an arrow in melee range. What a scrub. And he's dead. He paid the ultimate price for scrubbery.
That's very sweet of you, Hyper. Passing on the knowledge of editing.
Oh, hell yeah. Collabs in the future? I don't know. Oh, nope.
Oh,
I don't think we need to worry about that.
you should unlock this shortcut though.
Yeah, sure.
Pretty big.
So the collab that we've been working on, it's for like through freelancing with other YouTube channels, but it's for another channel that we work for. And it's kind of cool how all of these different like entities are coming together for this really big like project. And it's an year-long thing that's going to be happening. But I do look forward to the day when like we can collab as Mushindoza, like through our channel.
Oh, it's just like you and me collab.
No. Like we collab as like from our channel to another, like not necessarily through the channels we work on.
Ah, yes. Oh, now we get the armor from the dudes we've been killing this whole time.
Actually, pretty good armor too,
It is. I may wear a piece.
but not the chest piece, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't cost anything to be kind, so you shouldn't expect anything either. And I love that you guys just like to help each other. We were actually talking about that recently. Like this community, just seeing people in Discord, like whether it's serious discussions or general or whatever, when people are talking about stuff, you guys are always there to just respond and help them out, or even just be a listening, like someone that's gonna listen and read and be like, we're here for you kind of thing. Sometimes that's what people need, and you guys show that so exemplary.
Mm-hmm. And Dark Iron, answer your question. Noosh and I try to keep a really nice, clear, consistent line of communication between us.
Yes.
Things that happen on the stream when it's just me, I try to tell her as much as I can remember.
Yeah, he every night after he finished his Sphere streams, he kind of gave me a recap of like what went down. Not necessarily the game, because I could there's a reason I wasn't there. I could care less. No offense. I don't like scary games. But when it came to you guys in the community, like, oh, this person like came in with a different account. Because Dark Iron, if I remember correctly, you were on your mom's account previously, and now you've created your own. So you've been here even before Fear. But the new name was a change for me. So like he did let me know that, or other things that you guys were talking about, just to kind of keep me in the loop. And some of you guys were even talking to me in Discord and DMs like while he was streaming. So there was also that.
I gotta say though, I definitely missed you. I'm sure other people did too.
Aw.
I'm sure there was even a couple of y'all just counting down the seconds until Noosh came back.
So the thing is, like, I would love to be here for every stream, but I can't do scary games. And I tried. I was here for some scary games on our channel, and I would have nightmares after, and I just don't... It's not good for me, you know? I would rather let Doza enjoy the games he enjoys, and who knows, there's certain games that I enjoy that Doza's things are super babyish, too. So, like, you never know. If I can ever work up the confidence to do a solo stream, I will. And they will be very chill, laid back, probably super easy but fun, cute story games.
Exactly.
Some of the games I showed Doza, he'll be like, what?
I think I'm stuck.
And Hyper, you're never an annoyance. Honestly, anyone who wants to message us about anything or everything, we don't find it annoying. We love that you want to talk to us, and we love talking to you guys back. It could be about anything.
True. It could be about anything. I think it's one of the strengths.
Yeah, the thing I feel the worst about is when, like, it's during the workday and I can't really respond as quickly. But, you know, we have set times that we typically try to respond to everything when we can. Like, it's in our calendar, like, use this time reply to comments, please, or reply to DMs, because if we do it as they come in, I would get no work done.
Whoa.
Oh. And Castler, I appreciate that. I've only ever played one game on this channel completely by myself, but Doza was here with me, like, talking and stuff. So the fact that we've already finished over 100 games and I've only done one by myself is a little shocking. I want to increase that first, where I can play games and Doza's still here to kind of support for a while, and before I can do my next, like, truly solo Noosh stream. We'll see.
I'm so excited for your first whatever that's gonna be. Solo stream.
I honestly think it's gonna be Animal Crossing. It's silly because, like, I love when you play Animal Crossing with me. But it's the game I'm so obsessed with right now, so...
I think it's currently your favorite game, is that correct?
Yes. Animal Crossing is my favorite game right now. My favorite game all time will still be Super Mario World. I could play that every day if I could.
Fantastic game.
Yeah, it just hits different, but currently, as far as, like, what I've been playing the most and what gives me the most joy, it is hands down Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing has been so helpful.
Yeah,
just in the day-to-day life.
We even wrote about it on our blog on our website, guys.
Which you can check out in the link in the description.
Yes, or go to nooshandoza.com right now.
After stream.
Actually, go ahead. Like, this next month or so, take a good look at our website, because everything's about to change. We've been working on so many websites for our clients this past, like, 2 years that I and Doza have both learned a lot of new, like, things, and we're going to incorporate that into our site really soon. Like, I feel it. It's gonna launch, like soon. I say soon a lot, and I don't know if that means a week, a month, or 2 months, but I'm trying so hard to get it done.
I'm helping out where I can.
He is. He actually, there's 3 things that are pending on his end, too, for the website.
Yes.
Which probably won't get done till December, so still soon, but, you know.
This guy's a giant? Or, I don't know, might be female, I don't remember. They're awesome.
Hyper. Appreciate the honesty. I was counting down until I could join too, and things were not scary.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm glad that y'all, like, don't detest me, so, you know, that's a win. But I'd be amiss to say that Noosh and Doza is Noosh and Doza when there's no Noosh.
Yeah. And that's what I worry about too. Like, without Doza, like, it would just be me and random really easy game.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No, there isn't. Sometimes I show him the cozy games that I want to play, and he's like, you can play that. I'll be there. His reaction. They're just, I don't know. I really like cute, cozy stuff. Slice of life.
You know, I'm always down to backseat while you play
Yeah.
a cute, cozy game.
And that sounds
I
fun.
can't wait till you see the new site, Kitty. I can't wait.
Trying to play some cute, cozy games.
Do you have any recommendations? Because Comfy, you played lots of games.
True. I don't know, so I understand cute, cozy, comfy, but like, what genre are you looking for?
Anything with like a good story. It doesn't really matter as long as it has a good story. Obviously not scary. But that doesn't really go with cute too much.
No, it really doesn't. I mean, I'm sure there's something. I got a ring.
I have a
Can we get
list
out?
of them.
I
I've never
didn't
played
get
any
that
of
ring.
them.
I got it.
They're just ones that I've been interested in over the years.
I actually think you're supposed to be able to get that ring.
I sucked it in. I sucked it in and I squeezed. We have a...
I will get back to you. I'm not
Sounds
sure.
good.
I'll have to get back to you. I've played
well-
a lot of visual novels, though.
William, looking forward to old and wrinkly Noza during their weekly game streams, A Time for the Ages. There was this article recently that we saw about this, like, was it 70-year-old who got really excited about Metroid? Remember?
Oh, yeah.
It was so freaking wholesome. This guy who's been playing video games for like the majority of his life, right? Like he played the original Metroid back in the day and everything. Like he was so excited for this new Metroid, and just the way he was talking about it, I think we like the article also had like a video with it. It was in the news or whatever, and it was so precious. And Doze and I instantly were like, I hope we're 70 and still like playing video games.
I think I will be, for sure. I think you will be as
I hope
well.
I can still see it and hear it and understand it. I don't know what I'm gonna be like when I'm older. Like, what did that NPC say again?
I can't read the text. Oh, it'll be interesting. All right, boss time.
So you got Oreo, I got s'mores, or you want to do the other way around?
What?
You want Pikachu or Snorlax?
What?
You want fatty or slim?
What?
You want Biggie or Smalls?
Please explain.
This is a two boss.
Okay, so go in and let's see if all these references make sense to us.
I'm sure you'll see right away.
I'll take Snorlax.
Alright.
That beard, though.
There's a beard.
It looked like a beard on the other guy, not that.
Face that is a beard.
Yeah. See?
Oh, I guess. I don't know about that.
Alright, who's got
one
who?
of my favorite
You said
songs.
Oh my
you guys
gosh.
feel that?
I've already been hit.
Is that
Alright,
Doza
I got
backseat
Pikachu,
gaming
let's
when
do
I'm
it.
picking carrots in Animal Crossing?
It's a race.
That's not how you pull carrots. You do it from this angle. Here, let me show you.
Yeah, that's kind of what. It depends on what aspect of life.
Well, back in the day when I was really obsessed with Overwatch, Doza would backseat coach me for Overwatch, and it was really good. Like, I got to competitive gold, in the first couple months of playing because Doza was, like, telling me what to do, essentially, or coaching me, So it does help.
I think there's a right way and a wrong way to do it.
Yeah. I think he will still do voices. I mean, Doza's been doing voices since I met him, whether it's Kermit or other ones. He has a really good Elmo. He doesn't do it as much, though. It's really straining on his voice, I think.
Beat me. Humpy beat this guy before I beat the big guy.
That's okay. You guys are a team. It's cooperation.
I guess.
That was definitely competition. Because it doesn't actually make any sense to kill both of them there because of this. Whichever one survives will like consume the power of the other one, and
get all
he's
their
at
health
full
back.
health.
Yeah, so everything I did was nothing.
It was he did literally nothing. He just lost, is what he did.
Yeah.
I'm not sure when stream is ending, Hyper, but if you gotta sleep, just know that the stream will still be here as a video on demand later.
Probably a good spot after this, honestly.
Yeah,
but
we were
guys.
gonna get up to here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're literally
Well,
gonna
then
kill
there's
this
your
boss.
answer.
Yeah.
There's a bit of story after this. but we can always hold off. I really just wanted to beat these two guys. Ooh, that was close. Oh, I didn't reach. Not another jump. Okay. We got this. We're almost there.
That is so vividly specific, Kitty. Hilarious.
Woo! We did it! And Solar live. Bye, Solar.
So, Noosh, tell me, did you know which one was Snorlax and which one was Pikachu?
Yeah, just based on size alone.
What about Biggie and Smalls?
Yep. All the references make sense now, but when you guys were outside the door with like no context whatsoever, who, what, when, because you went from food to Pokemon to like, you know, like what?
Oh yeah, Oreo and S'mores. I guess
Yeah.
that one's not quite as obvious, but as soon as you see the names, like, you get it. Right?
Yeah, their names are Ornstein and Smo.
Smo,
I pronounce it Smo.
Smuff.
It's spelled like, if it's English, it's spelled Smoff. Like rough.
And see you later, Hyper. Have a good one.
Take it easy.
And Darkrein, I'm glad you got your math did for the whole glob points.
But yeah, this was great. We made a lot of progress. We're gonna pick it up again tomorrow. I'm gonna just level up here for a second.
So the story
We're
would
not
be
gonna-
at the start of tomorrow.
We're not gonna get this like thing right here, right now. End it on a cliffhanger.
We're gonna end it on a cliffhanger.
And Caster, we actually might be getting Mario Party Superstars this week. We have a virtual like date with some of our friends on this weekend, and we were discussing via text today like what game we should all play, and that was thrown out. So if that wins, we're gonna buy it this week.
Exactly. So exciting weekend looking up for us. We'll have more information as the week goes on.
Yes. But we'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place to continue.
Dark Souls Remastered.
Yes.
Yep. The very next thing that we're doing, a whole bunch of more story is going to unlock, and the rest of the game is going to kind of open up. So I'm really looking forward to it. Thank you guys for hanging out with us.
We finished the tutorial, and good night.
Good night, everybody.